さあ、始まりの鐘が鳴る。
ほらほら、お静かに。
ご覧いただけました？
もちろん緊張しています。
僕にお任せを。ご覧いただけました？
学園長も勉強か？
ご覧いただけました？ご覧いただけました？
この辺で終わりです。私、優しいので。
終わった終わった。お茶の時間にしようぜ。
ほらほら、お静かに。
ご覧いただけました？やっぱりついてない。
いいとこ見せなきゃな。
ご注目ください。何しに来たの？
学園長も勉強か？
もちろん緊張しています。
この辺で終わりです。私、優しいので。
1週間分の気力を使い果たした。
楽しい時間の始まりですよ。
ご覧いただけました？
俺の隣空いてるぞ。
ご覧いただけました？ご覧いただけました？
学園の歴史も知りたいな。
学園長も勉強か？
ピリッとした空
And the crowd. Oops.
気。いいね。
この辺で終わりです。私、優
And
し
the
いので。
crowd is running. Apparently, the YouTube chat says they ran here. And the crowd goes wild. Okay, okay.
楽しい
Hi
時間の
guys,
始
can
ま
you
りで
guys
すよ。
hear me okay? I had a really weird issue before the stream where the microphone was like constantly buzzing for no reason. And so I'm really hoping that I fixed it and now everything's okay because it was just a weird, it was just, like I said, it was just bizarre. Also, let me know if how the volume is because we haven't, I mean, during a regular, during regular gameplay, we are not going to be hearing them like this anyway. So if it's a little too loud right now, that's probably fine. Like they're yapping, they're constantly talking. So I don't think that we're gonna deal with that. Here, let's do an audio test without them talking, because we can always do more lessons later. But yeah, let me know if everything sounds okay to you guys, because that was just, it was a bizarre, it was weird. Yeah, the game audio is a bit loud, okay. So now hopefully that they shut up. Now if they all be quiet, hopefully that'll be better. But I may need to, like, look at my settings, because it has been a while since I've streamed. Okay, no. Everything's pretty... Yeah, everything's as low as it was before, but maybe we'll just do... We'll do, like, one of each-ish. One-ish of each. But yeah, now how is it? Because this is, like, this is probably gonna be a bit more indicative of gameplay-wise what is happening today. Because they don't talk in Glorious Masquerade, right? For some reason, every time I read Glorious Masquerade, I read Glowmiss. And I'm like, it is not Glowmiss. Which is one of the YouTubers that I watch. Smoky Glow does, like, Glowmiss. Smoky Glowmiss, which is, like, vlogging during, Christmas. But yeah, hopefully this is better. But yeah, you guys, let me know. And we will probably get started very shortly. As long as everything's okay. I may listen to myself. It's better now. Okay, good. I may listen to the stream. Okay. I just realized that that probably wasn't the best thing to do because I am, like, listening to myself. Like, I can still hear the game audio even though I was listening to my video. But if you guys say it's okay, Kat and Talia... Make sure you knock before you open the refrigerator. There might be salad dressing in there. You always have the best jokes, Fireman. I was like, where is this going? Happy Canada Day, by the way, for my Canadians in my stream. I am streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so you guys know that I'm not just talking to the voices in my head. At least not right now, maybe later, but, you know, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so yeah, we are doing Glorious Masquerade, Twisted Wonderland. I am super, super excited. Oh, I should probably, oh, hi, Arnold. Arnold, can you help me with an audio check? We think it sounds better now. But they were all talking, and they were all loud, and so... We were, I turned the audio in-game down a little bit. So hopefully that's better. But yes, okay, I should probably start recording, because I do want to do, like, possibly, knock on wood, if everything's okay. I mean, also just for, like, just in case something happens, but I want to do, like, Glorious Masquerade, the movie, you know, and, like, put all of the parts of Glorious Masquerade together. Because that's pretty much what I did, sort of, when I was re-uploading the VODs to YouTube. I think that, Portfest was the only VOD that I had streamed originally. Like, I streamed it and the whole VOD was on YouTube, but we finished the event all in one go, so we were good. Whereas with this, like, yeah, like, you guys know this is gonna take a long time. So our mission today, if we choose to accept it, is to do all of Book 1, so that way Book 1 can be its own stream. We started, we finished, we came, we saw, we conquered, whatever, right? And so I think that that's a good plan, and then one day, when all of this is done, kind of similar to what I was saying for Genshin, we'll do, like, Sumeru, the movie, and it's all of Sumeru. I'll upload a oh my god, I'm gonna call it Glow-Miss again. Glorious Masquerade, the movie. Your hair, you look so good with that color. I know your secret. Well, that's a little mysterious. How do you know? Who are you? Identify yourself, because the only people that should know are the people that are either in my private Twitter or the people on my Instagram. on my now private Instagram. But yeah, I wanted to do something like kinda, you know, gothic inspired. I could have done a darker lipstick probably. Glow-Miss the movie, it's 10 hours long. Yeah, I think, no, like, you're right, Sunbathing Cat. It's going to be 10 hours long. Like, really, like, we're not joking. Because, oh my god, how long? Book 6 was so long they didn't export it out. Oh, I was with you in the Nintendo stream. Oh, okay, I was like, we leaked containment. How did it happen? Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. Oh, man. But yeah, so we are gonna try to do all of Book 1 today. I think it'll be pretty easy because it's only 15 chapters, which kind of means that this is gonna be a short stream, but that's okay. Like, sometimes we can just do a little short stream. It doesn't need to be like an 8-hour stream, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I dressed for the stream. I have like a costume, like a classic gothic inspired like ball gown with a masquerade mask, and I think that I'll do that for Book 5. Like, the outfits will get more complicated maybe as we go on. I'm setting the bar really high. But yeah, I don't mind doing a short stream today because there's a bobby pin that is sticking right in my head. I need to get like a better wig cap that doesn't require any bobby pins or anything because I'm like, one of them is hurting me and I tried to fix it and I took one out. And I'm just like, I don't know what's going on under there anymore. Hopefully the structural integrity of the wig cap holds on without that other bobby pin. But yeah, then I took one of them out, but there's still one and it's poking me. It's poking me right here. And I can't seem to figure it out. Hi, Magical Valkyrie. Thank you for joining in the stream. Who is that, Sora? Aw, that's such a cute emote. Kingdom Hearts Guides. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Little Sora emote in the Twitch chat. A gothic flapper. I like that. I like that. But yeah, so the one bobby pin that's like trying on purpose to end my life right now is just like chilling in the back of my hair. So hopefully as I stream, I forget that it's in there because it does hurt. And like I said, I did try. Like, I tried to fix it and it... Okay, actually, that might be a little better now. Big fan of yours in Twisted Wonderland? Thank you. Can't seem to figure it out. Can't stream to figure it out. Okay, I am so excited. So I've been recording for 4 minutes, but let me reiterate just in case, you know, I don't know how all this is gonna get cut up one day. I am the biggest fan of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's my favorite Disney movie ever. This event was made for me. Part of the reason why it took so long, like, for me to get here is because I wanted to make sure that I was gonna enjoy it. If I did this, I don't know if this came out when I was still in school, but I think it did. Either way, it doesn't matter. Like, if I did it at any point before this point, I wouldn't have enjoyed it, right? Because I would have been stressed about other things. But I'm finally in the point of my life where I can just sit down and enjoy the Glorious Masquerade event. But that also means that my expectations, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, they're a bit high, because this is my favorite Disney movie. Right? And usually we don't get events that are based off of the movies this directly, right? Like Portfest was kinda Steamboat Willie, right? But this is like full Hunchback, right? Like the Frollo is here. I think that, you know, in JP, obviously they had Fellow Honest, who is more directly based on Pinocchio. But in terms of the events that we've had so far, none of them have been so in the pocket of the movie as this, right? Or like Lilo and Stitch, but that came later, you know? Oh, the Greek mythology? Yeah. Stray Gods, right? I will do that. Maybe I'll do that this weekend if I feel like it, if we have some time, because I don't think that Calxiyn Cares Too Much is gonna get another video. I don't think, I know it's not, because I have like 4 hours of footage to cut down, and then after that I need to add the movie footage. There's no way. So yeah, maybe we'll do a Calxiyn Cares Too Much. The only problem is that I don't remember what I was doing, so I need to rewatch my stream, and like that's like the hindrance of me streaming it again, is just like I need to go remember and like actually do my due diligence. But yeah, I think that I'm gonna try to stream more on Calxiyn Cares Too Much in between videos, so that way people, like, get to see me even when nothing's happening, you know? So I think that, yeah, it could be this week, maybe next week, because I have a big thing next week, and so I'm like, I was supposed to lock in, and after this, like, only stream on the week, like, not go too crazy with streaming and recording and stuff, so I could focus on what I have to do on Tuesday, I think it is. Tuesday or Wednesday, but yeah, so maybe it'll be next weekend. But I was thinking about karaoke or something, because I, just before we get started here, I got the full melody back for the song for my VTuber project, right? And I couldn't hit the note, and I was like, did he change it? Like, did the composer make it higher? Or am I just bad? Because I gave him the melody, so he adjusted it, but I'm pretty sure I sang this note for him, and that's why he put it there, and I couldn't sing it anymore. So I'm like, maybe I should do a soprano karaoke, because I'm gonna have to be soprano enough to sing my own fucking song, you know? Oh, you're officially 24 today. Well, happy birthday. Happy Canada Day, too, as I said earlier. Canada Day and Sen's birthday in the chat, so, you know, we're having a good day. Lots to celebrate. I need to do my Canada research, too, for that thing that I was talking about that I applied for. I need to do some Canada cramming, because I don't want to be embarrassed if they ask me a question and I don't know the answer, but anyway. Okay, so I think that now we're good. Oh yeah, like the last thing I was talking about was the VTuber stuff. I was like, guys, the soprano notes were not noting. I wonder if it's also the vowel, but we'll figure it out. I mean, that's also like one of those things that auto-tune and like the song will get tuned and timed and all that stuff. So like that's the benefit of recording something as opposed to singing live. But anyway, let us get into this event because I will talk forever because I am the yapper. Oh, lemon, tea, honey, sunbathing cat says in the YouTube chat. I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I'm afraid because I know it's not voiced. But that's why we're only doing 15 chapters, right? Guys, the music! Guys, I'm gonna cry! It's remixing the Hellfire motif a little bit. Yeah, oh, that was nice. I need to listen to that again. Now I'm like, I wonder if the music is too low. Maybe I just gotta put both of my ears in. Both of my ears, both of my headphones. Okay, so this is Rolo, sorry, talking. Yeah, this is a nice remix of the, like, at the beginning of Bells of Notre Dame, you have the, like, hey, are you going automatically? Hold on, sir. I was busy. I was trying to go, like the, like that at the beginning of Hunchback. Like, that's what that is kind of riffing on. It's not exactly the same. Have you ever thought about doing a VTuber musical? Well, that's kind of what the song that I was talking about is gonna be for, basically. Like, it's gonna be a VTuber musical in that sense. Like, Soliana and Udine are gonna have their own VTuber models, and we're gonna use those to kind of fill in things between, hopefully, some illustrations and some animation, so it should be fun. But yeah, this is a nice little, like, it's a nice, like, clearly they took inspiration from the movie, but, you know, they didn't just copy the movie score, right? Okay, so we don't exactly know what Rolo is talking about, like, but why, like, who is the abomination? We don't know any of that, right? I'm assuming it's us, like, you know, because he's probably the villain in our event, so it's something to do with us. Okay. Wait, so, okay, so everyone else is excited except for Rolo. Yeah, you guys can hear how it's mimicking the Bells of Notre Dame opening. Him! Oh, okay, so just one person. Okay, well that's interesting. What do you mean then by that, sir? So Malleus is the abomination? Is this like fairy human racism? Or is it like, because if he's only focused on magic, or sorry, if he's only focused on Malleus, I should say, then it wouldn't be all magic users, right? But I guess we don't know. We'll have to keep going. But that was a good opening. But yeah, now I'm like, guys, am I deaf? Now I can't really hear the music. I may need to turn the music up just one, hold on. I may need to turn it up just one little... just a little. Like, my ears have felt very stuffy recently. So, yeah, let's just do that. Because none of them are talking in this event, right? So all we have in the background's the BGM anyway. Oh god, guys, no one's talking in this event. It's me. It's me, guys. It's me. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Anyway, I just remembered, like, it's finally hit me because he was voiced in that opening cutscene. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so fucked. It also depends on how many boys are in this event, right? Because, like, then, you know, when it's only a couple of them, then I can, like, decide, like, you know, because if it's only 3 voices, that's easier than doing 7, but everybody's gonna be in here. And I don't remember how to do anybody's. They may get new voice. Everybody may get a new voice during this stream. Just, like, to make it easier. We'll find out. Oopsie. I just missed Grimm's line. Great. Good job, Cal. Stinking head mage calling us first thing in the morning. What's all this baloney about an important discussion anyway? Whatever it is, I have a bad feeling. He summoned all the freshmen and the sophomores and juniors, too. It's never good news when he calls a mass assembly like this. Shh, the head mage is here. Good morning, my wondrous students! What a lovely day this is shaping up to be! That means that we're gonna have to do something that we don't want to do, guys. Well, isn't he all smiles? It's creeping me out. I have good news for all of you! There will be an Arcade Academy social 1 month from today! Social? Okay. Is this a separate event from the Arcane Academy Culture Fair? It's a party where we get to meet people we don't know, right? Sounds fun. Quiet down. It shall be the first promising young mages social. One of the other magical institutions... oh my god, institutions came up with the notion. Specifically, Noble Bell College in First City. So, okay, well, wait a minute then. So it's an arcane magic social, so they must have magic, right? Like, so I'm like, who's the abomination? What's going on? Unless, like, Rolo, it'd be interesting if he was at the magic school and he's the only one with no magic, but, like, I'm like, well, how did you get in there, sir? But, again, all will be revealed. We're just talking out loud. Is Xehanort in this? No, he is not. Not yet, but never say never. Thank you, Vetagri, for the... Oh, my God. How long is 37 months? 24 months is 2 years. 37's probably 3 years. I don't even think I've been streaming consistently all that time, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Frollo, throw him away. Yeah, Rolo in this though. But yeah, we haven't seen exactly what his deal is yet. And they will be hosting it as well. First City, I'm somewhat familiar with it. It's in the Shaftlands, I believe. Indeed it is. Oh, Lilia. Ah, you scared me. Don't just swing in like that. It's quite a historic city. And while Noble Bell College is smaller than Night Raven, it's a storied institution in its own right. Even I've never set foot on their campus before. This is quite the rare opportunity. Van Roos is entirely right. Much like our own campus, Noble Bell College is usually guys, can I not read? I guess not. The bangs are getting in my eyes. Noble Bell College is usually closed to outsiders except on special occasions, so it was quite a surprise to hear them, of all people, propose a meeting of arcane academies. I considered declining and telling them not to put our esteemed academy on the same level as the others, but they were most insistent when they reached out. I believe they said there is no arcane academy more exceptional than Night Raven College. Please, you must take part. How could I say no in the face of such an honest appraisal of our school, which has flourished under my tenure as head mage? Talk about over-flattery. No wonder his smile's a mile wide. Ha, you're joking, right? Sounds like the most tedious thing I've ever heard. Who'd sign up for that? This has hard nope written all over it. Just the word social makes me break out in hives. I doubt my liege has anything to learn from the rabble. God, I like that though. That's a reference to Sleeping Beauty. Like Maleficent is like, the gentry, the nobility, and oh look, even the rabble. That's not exactly how she sounds. I have to practice my Soliana and Udine accent. I recorded a YouTube short about this, but it's not up yet. But yeah, if you guys have like old movie recommendations, specifically more so for Udine, like I need to figure out how to do the transatlantic accent, but go lower, because with Cinderella, it's pretty, like, I don't know, like I feel like that for Soliana, my trigger word is like, oh, for goodness sakes, right? Like that I can do pretty okay. Maybe that wasn't the best example, but with Udine, I'm like, well, how do I get the same sort of transatlantic, like that Maleficent and Lady Tremaine has, but I have to put it down. So anyway, I have to practice my accents. I have to meet with a dialect coach. So if anyone has some like fun old movies on YouTube, yeah, film noir, that'll probably be good to look at, something like that. And so I'm like, I'm sure that these things are probably on YouTube, maybe even. But yeah, Udine's kind of like Leona, and then, but like Maleficent. That's kind of where the voice is. Yeah, she was dunking on the 3 fairies, so I think that that's funny. Socials are meaningless. Looks like everybody hates the idea. But it's such a good opportunity. A good opportunity for what? Being bored out of my skull? The school's tiny, right? It's probably just baize walls and stuff. Nothing exciting. Are you certain that's a stance you want to take? The social is a chance to speak with other students and broaden your horizons. It's not some challenging course. And after the social, there will be a ball where you can dance, eat, chat, and enjoy the festivities. Okay, see, we have to put up the offer of food because that's all these boys care about. And since you're students of the prestigious Night Raven College, I'm sure the other attendees will fawn over you. I can see it now. Wow, can I have your autograph? You're the cat's pajamas. For real? And more to the point, this is a special time of year in Fior City. I think it's Fior, right? Well, no, it can't be, because I don't think you say the R at the end, so that's a problem. I'm like, Fior, but it can't be your, it needs to be Fiu. Fiu? Is it? They're holding their famous festival. It only happens once a year. For 2 nights and 3 days, you'll take in the beautiful sights, see delightful entertainment, shop for unique souvenirs, and of course, enjoy a myriad of delectable vittles. Vittles? I've never seen that before. With all expenses paid by the host. I was gonna say that's like Arnold and I's next Wordle word, but it can't be because it's 6 letters long and not 5. I wanna go! Me, I wanna go to Flower Town or whatever! I want delectable viddies! For free? Okay, now you're speaking my language. A social exception. Oh, a social for exceptional mages. Sounds like it would be quite beneficial, actually. Yes, this is the perfect chance for you to learn more of another culture, Malleus. You should... Where is Malleus? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, honestly though, like, Malleus needs, sometimes I get it. Sometimes I understand that, like, they don't tell him about things, but, like, if the entire school knew to come here, you wonder if Malleus is left out or if he's just not listening. Because it seems more like he's not listening. You guys understand what I mean? This is reminding me of Fate. This is basically a mirror of Descendants, isn't it? I mean, kind of, but they're not actually related to the Disney villains. They're just inspired by them. Fate is probably a better comparison compared to Descendants, because with Descendants, they're the actual, like, children. Or Ruby, right? They're basically like Ruby characters, in a way. They have a signature magic. Then we all better get packing. Not everyone can go. Huh? Then why did you call a school-wide assembly, you jerk? What do you mean? Are they gonna have to fight to the death? How are we deciding who gets to go? The social will take place on Halloween. You pronounce the f and the fa. Okay. Sometimes it's the other's fault and sometimes it's Malleus. I've always said it like the French word for flower. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Guys, I took French in school, but... Oh yeah, because they have their own Halloween stuff, so not everyone can go. That's diabolical though, Crowley. Like, what are you gonna do? Make them draw straws? Phew. Okay, that I can do. Thank you, YouTube chat. We have our own important Halloween festivities to run, so we can't leave the school empty. I'll be selecting 10 representatives to take part in the social. Way to get our hopes up for nothing. Who shall be our esteemed representatives? My selection will be made via the fairest possible means. The fairest possible means? Like some sort of stringent rubric that incorporates grades and club participation? A random drawing! You're just doing that for the laughs! Anyway, we're a bit short on time, so I'll be drawing from the magical raffle box right now. Our chosen representatives are... I wonder, like, if Lilia or someone is gonna use magic so Malleus gets picked on purpose. Wait a minute, what happened? We weren't done yet. That was weird, okay. Hello? Well, I mean, wouldn't it just be logical to make sure that it's not like the warden and the vice house warden, because they still need to run Halloween, right? So I know, okay, so spoilers, I guess, but I know that, like, for example, Riddle is in this event. So I'm assuming Riddle goes, but Trey stays home, right? Ruggy goes, but Leona stays home. Like, that's the kind of trade-off here, because you still want someone in charge of the Halloween stuff, right? Edia goes, Ortho stays home. Okay, I know the reps have already been chosen, but how is drawing lots remotely fair? Oh, get over it, Ace. You're just jealous that you didn't get picked. Man, it doesn't make sense that Deuce of all people gets to represent this school. My grades are higher, and I'm a pro at schmoozing. I'm obviously the better pick. Indoor voice, Ace. You're distracting me from my packing. Yeah, the packing you're doing because you also won the raffle. I know, right? Kinda sucks I didn't make the cut either. Few City would have been like the hottest of all Magicam spots. Couldn't you just stop by there next time you go home to the Shaftlands? You don't get it, Trey. I have to go during the once-a-year festival. Otherwise, what's even the point? Yeah, I wanted to party it up at the festival too. At least we're leaving all of the boys behind, and so after we get out of the school, my voice should be in, like, better, like, I won't have to switch between all of them. With all their mage intrigue, Honkai Star Rail is doing a big Fate collab, so I've done the only logical thing and listened to a very long podcast where queer people explain Fate from the beginning. That sounds hilarious. So I asked on Twitter, why hasn't there been a fantasy version of the Hunger Games, right? Because after the Hunger Games came out, sorry, this is gonna be a bit of a tangent, you guys, but like, it's a Calxiyn stream, I don't know what you were anticipating. So, you know, there was Divergent, that was kind of trying to be Hunger Games-ish, right? There were a couple other things in that sort of vein. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but there was like a big three, and it was like Hunger Games, and then Divergent, and then one of the other ones, I don't know. Right? So, what am I saying? Oh, I'm surprised that I know the idea was like, oh, Hunger Games is a dystopian, and so we'll all jump on the dystopia. But I'm very surprised that there is no, like, magical Hunger Games story, right? And then people on Twitter were like, what about Fate? And I was like, I don't know, what about Fate? I've never heard that it's like fantasy battle royale, fantasy Hunger Games, so I'm kind of interested in Fate now, but I know that, like, there's a lot of Fate stuff out there, and so getting into Fate at this late date seems a little intimidating, so Vetigre, you might have to give me that podcast, I don't know. I mean, I don't need a recap, though. I need to know where to start, because I'm not playing Honkai Star Rail, so. I was just interested more so, you know, for what's in my heart. The voices you provide the characters is amazing. Props to you, thank you. I try. Some of them are not coming very easily today, but in the past, I would like to, like, look at my first stream and see, like, I mean, I guess the first stream where I did the voices would have been Beans Day, right? So it'd be interesting to look at Beans Day and then look in the present and see what happened, because I'm sure that some of them have changed a lot. Good grief, maybe it's better that Deuce and Riddle are the reps from our dorm, at least they take things seriously. Guys, make sure you're not forgetting anything. Did you pack toothbrushes? Trey, you've asked that 7 times now. Despite the head mage's pitch, the purpose of this visit is to attend the school, not to goof around. This is a fine opportunity to learn what manner of curriculum is offered at the other arcane academies. Since I'm representing Night Raven College, I must ensure to comport myself accordingly. Yep, that's our house warden, and I'll do my part to act like an upstanding honor student, boss. Take lots of good pics, guys. You better not forget the gifts for your dorm mates. Yeah, I mean, they get to buy souvenirs, right? Okay, so I'm assuming that this one and probably the next chapter is gonna be like, we go around and see who got picked from every dorm, because that's usually what happens. Like, that's standard Twisted Wonderland, you know? Hey, Ruggy, is that your luggage for the social? Yup, just finished packing. You're only staying 2 nights, right? Why the huge backpack? Oh, there's just a change of underwear and a phone charger in there. The rest is empty space. What? Wait, you're not gonna it was 2 days and 3 nights, right? You need more than 1 change of underwear, Ruggy. The math is not mathing, bestie. Why? So I can bring back lots of stuff. Non-perishable food is a given, but there's gotta be other cool stuff in the Shaftlands that you can't find here. Way I figure I can pick up some cheap souvenirs over there and then pitch them right. Pitch them? What? Pitch them right when I get back? I can smell the money already. An opportunist to the end, eh? Fine. All I ask is that you bring things you got through legitimate means. Oh, goodness gracious. I know, don't worry. You look so excited. Wish I could have gone. You got to do Portfest, it's alright. I wonder if they'll ever consider... Sorry guys, I'm so sniffly all of a sudden, hold on. I wonder if they'll ever consider having the VAs come back and voice the events instead of keeping it silent as a thank you, like for next year. I could see that. Maybe, it sort of depends, right? Because this is a lot of stuff. It's a lot. I think I'd rather get English voices. Maybe, you know, for the main story, like, compared to this being voiced, because for the majority of people, this isn't that much of a problem. It's more of a me problem, like, as a streamer, right? I don't know what other people do. I don't know if there are any Twisted Wonderland streamers anymore. There was this girl that I used to watch, and she used to cover the game pretty, like, religiously, but yeah, I don't know where she went. Oh, Octa's packing chapter is called By All Means Cry About It? Oh my goodness. Did you want to go to the social? I was more interested in sizing up the other mages. The more rivals I meet, the better. I can't content myself being a big fish in a small pond. Maybe you would have been a better rep than the guy with the mark signs in his eyes. Hey, what's that look? I'm not giving my spot up to either of you. I wouldn't go to some stupid social even if you begged me. You lucked out and got this opportunity, so make the most of it. Have fun over there, Ruggy. By all means, cry! Oh, man. I'm assuming that's Floyd, maybe? Crying? Oh my god! What is happening? No fair! Oh, I knew that. I knew this was gonna happen. How come Azul gets to have fun without me? That's messed up. Oh, I'm in such high spirits. By all means, cry about it. Azul, it's diabolical. What do you mean? That's so rude. Oh my god. That's hilarious. I love it. By all means, like, go ahead. Oh god, Lord. Don't you think it's weird that you're the only guy in Octavinelle to get a spot? You totally rigged it. I mean, Ruggy only got one spot. I feel like that it has to do with how many students are in the dorm and who can take over Halloween. Do you know what I mean? Because Hearts and Bull has 5, but they only have 3. Do you think they'll have an English dub for the anime? I 100% think so. Like, they gotta, right? Like, it's gonna be such a big thing. They gotta do it. I mean, I think it's gonna be a big thing. Like, don't you guys? And simuldub is so common now. I could definitely see, I mean, Disney's got that money, you know? L cope ratio? I mean, that's what Edia would say. There's nothing weird about it. The head mage is all about appearances. He undoubtedly wait, what? The head mage is all about appearances. He's undoubtedly championing chomping. Shouldn't that be chomping at the bit? Is that how you spell chomping? I feel champing at the bit. Champing at the bit? Okay, well, fine. The head mage is all about appearances. He's undoubtedly champing at the bit to flaunt Night Raven College's superiority. It's reasonable to think he arranged things so he'd have a greater chance of drawing the school's illustrious house wardens. Which means you and I had highly different odds of winning the draw. That smug look on your face is getting on my nerves. I could hear Floyd stomping around from all the way outside the lounge. Azul, the business cards— oh my god, the business cards! The business cards you ordered came in here. You've got quite a bit extra this time. This social is a prime networking opportunity. I wouldn't dream of squandering it. Azul has, like, slowly turned into premature. He's very excited. I'll be throwing my business cards at every promising mage that I can. That sounds delightful. It's truly a shame that I can't accompany you on your trip. In fact, I can feel my hackles. Your hackles? What do you mean your hackles? I can feel my hackles rising as we speak. May I, like jealousy, I guess? May I join Floyd in throwing a tantrum? Suit yourself. I'll be doing final checks on my luggage. Man, this blows. Maybe it'd help if I busted up the lounge while you were away. Hey now, none of that. Halloween is prime money-making time for the lounge. You had better do your job. But don't worry, I'll bring back some stories that'll keep you suitably entertained, I promise. So I trust you to do your part while I'm gone. If I must, I suppose, I'll tend to my duties as Vice House Warden and live up to your expectations. Have a pleasant trip. The stories better be completely true or you're gonna get the squeeze of your life, capiche? Oh my god, violence. Wait, so I think that Jamil is going and not Kaleem, so that's fun. Oh, but he must be so stressed. He's like, who's gonna manage Halloween when I'm gone? Okay, I'll go over it again. Towels are on the second shelf. Your comb is in the box beneath it, next to the hairdryer. Uh-huh. There's medicine for headaches and stomach issues in the first aid kit. All other medicine is in the top chest of drawers, top drawer. Got it. I put out some spare soap, but if you need more, it's in this box here. Okay. Oh, and if it suddenly gets cold, your comforter and warm pajamas are in the storehouse. Ugh, I'm worried. Are you really going to be okay on your own for 3 days? Don't be such a worrywart, Jamil. Nothing's gonna happen. And if something does happen, the rest of the guys in Scarabia will be here to help. It'll be fine. Well, I did issue the whole dorm a manual on what to do during any unforeseen events, but still, like, it's like what to do in the case of a nuclear disaster. Like, it's just like anything you can think of. Oh, goodness. We were watching 911, Lone Star. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that show, and they had an episode where a volcano erupted in Texas. And I'm like, what is happening in this show? Because obviously it's set in the real world, but it's like, now we're just going beyond into like, I don't know. It's not fantasy, obviously, but I'm like, what is happening here? So I'm like, a volcano erupts at Night Raven College is what I'm thinking about. And we're good. I just wish I could have gone to Few City with you. The name alone makes it sound beautiful. Aren't you excited? This is a chance to make friends from other schools. You looked out big time, Jamil. I doubt one single social would be enough to form any meaningful friendships. Huh, so you're not excited? Well, I suppose I'm looking forward to touring around somewhere new. Yeah, there you go. I'll be super happy if you enjoy yourself. Tell me about it when you get back. Okay. You guys hear that? Okay, you guys probably can't hear the noise I hear because it's not coming up on the audio monitor. But I still feel the sneeze. The sneeze is like in my heart. If you care about me at all, please be careful not to get sick or hurt in any way while I'm gone. Sure thing. All right, let's go over it one more time. Towels are on the second shelf. At that point, just write it down, Jamil. Like, you can't think that he needs that much babying, right? Oh, goodness gracious. Cleanser, check. Face wash, check. Booster essence lotion, check. Moisturizer, check. I didn't know that Vil was in this event. Is he packing for Rook? Eye cream, check. Overnight serum, check. Day serum, check. Sheet mask, check. Vil, you're not even going to the social. You don't have to be so stringent about checking when I'm packing. Oh, Apple's going. Oh, I thought for some reason Rook was going too. Are they both going? Please, I'd know you just take a change of underwear and nothing else if I didn't check. Oh my goodness, what is with these boys? 2 days and 3 nights? You need at least 6 pairs of underwear, I think. Yeah, like, I think that, like, yeah, that makes sense, right? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, this is a little bit crazy. Like, this is a little ridiculous. The fact that they're, like, Ruggy was like, I have 1 spare underwear and that's all that he had. There ain't no way. It's not right. There ain't no way. This is not okay. Okay, that's a little unfair. Oh, is it now? I know how you like to cut loose when I'm not around. You are representing both Night Raven College and our dorm, which is under my leadership. If I hear any rumors of a student from my dorm goofing off in unkept clothes, well, with unprotected skin, well, I trust I don't need to spell it out. Worry not, Vil, for Emma will have my fullest support! You don't exactly inspire confidence, Rook. Why did you two of all people get selected for this? Oh, Vil, I implore you to forgive me for leaving you alone in such a way. I leave you this flower and my departure. I shall return by the time this bud blooms. Please, do keep it You do realize you'll be gone for 72 hours, not 72 weeks, right? Look, the head mage may have been flippant about this whole thing, but you attend the famous Night Raven College. People will view you with their own prejudices, for better or worse. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, so now we're getting into, like, what do the other schools think about each other? Like, Night Raven versus Royal Sword Academy, like, I'm a bit like, I don't know, I didn't really think about that. Like, obviously we know there's some school beef, but what do they mean by prejudices, right? There's no telling who might seek to undermine you. You must stay sharp at all times when socializing. Don't worry, I'll be honest, I ain't got a lick of interest in no ball, but I'll do my best to uphold Night Raven College in Pomefiore image. You're excited and you know it. I'm going to give you a crash course in ballroom dancing, otherwise you'll just embarrass yourself. He just said he wasn't going to the ball. A crash course? Right now? Oh, how delightful! Come, Eppa, let us trip the light. Fantastic! Let us trip the light. What? I don't know what that means. Okay, hold on. We gotta read Vedegree's message about Fate's Day Night. There are 3 Fate things that people say are both good and the best way to get started. They come from a visual novel, Fate's Day Night, with 3 roots. So each adaptation technically spoils things that happen in the others. So watch order's debatable. Oh, well then I feel like playing the visual novel would be the best thing to do. Fate Zero is a prequel. Unlimited Blade Works anime is the adaptation of one of the roots. Heaven's Feel is a series of anime movies about another route. The Honkai Star Rail collab is technically with Unlimited Blade Works, so I'm told it's fine to watch that. To be advised, Fate stories come with serious content warnings, oh dear. I feel like that playing the visual novel, for me anyway. For you guys playing Honkai, it's a bit different, but... No! I don't want to go to the stupid social. It's the last thing I'd ever want to do! Are you still kicking up a fuss? So many other students wanted to go. You should consider yourself lucky that you got picked. I've done a lot of lottos for merch over the years, but this is the first time I've won something I didn't even want. I didn't want to win the grand prize. I wish I could visit Few City. I'd love nothing more to let you take my spot, but the head mage won't allow it. I don't even know what I just said. If only you could come with me. I'm also happiest when we're together, but I'd be just as happy if you made a new friend from another school at the social. Oh, or though, wait, I almost agreed without thinking, but that's kind of a tall order, you know. I don't even have any friends here. Well, just try to make any friends then, even someone from the Night Raven group. What do you mean, Edia? You had a whole, snow. When does this take place? Has Harvestin already happened? Because you had, a whole snowboarding episode with Eppa. You guys should be friendly, right? It's LOL-tastic just how pointless going to another school is. But speaking of, what's Fliss City like anyway? I looked it up online. It's not a major metropolis, but it's a beautiful city that's a highly recommended vacation spot. It's known for its unrivaled scenery, and there are certain things you can only find there. Plus, they have a lot of neat tourist attractions. Oh, I know, you should take me there another time, Edia. Huh? Me? Take you on a trip? Yeah, you can be my guide and show me the places that are mentioned on the tourist websites. You can think of this trip as a practice run for our own. Practice run. Okay, if I'm doing it for you, I guess maybe I could put forth a non-zero effort. Yay, glad to hear it. Enjoy your practice run then. It's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's okay. It's not a social. Edia, are you listening to me? It's okay. It's a solo trip. Everyone else is just baggage. That's rude, though. That's so fucking rude, Edia. You can't talk about other people that way. Oh, dear. It's not a social. He's trying to convince himself. Guess he's really allergic to the word social. I love how his mouth is still moving. That was a nice touch. I thought that was really funny. No! How could this be? How could Silver and I win the raffle instead of Malleus and Lilia? Wait, what? But Malleus is in this event, so that's not okay. Well, we'll have to see how this happens. I don't want to say hilarious because hilarious is not the right word, but is Seebeck gonna like injure himself so he doesn't have to go? Wait, no, Seebeck is in this event too. So I'm like, is someone going to like throw themselves off something? Or are they just gonna leave? Like, I don't know. There are always winners and losers when you draw lots. That's the way of things. Wouldn't you agree, Malleus? I do, yes. Why lament this turn of events? You should rejoice they were chosen as our representatives. Admittedly, I didn't make it there in time for the head mage's drawing. I have trouble rejoicing as well. Seebeck and I are supposed to be your guards, Malleus. It would be wrong for both of us to leave and venture to another city. Oh, don't fret about the details. The young should make the most of such opportunities when they arise. Besides, I've enjoyed more trips than I can count. I think that they're gonna be invited separately, and like that's how we're getting here. Like that would make some sense to me. No more threading. Go off and enjoy yourselves. Lilia speaks rightly. Have fun for all of us. I like that. I like rightly. I'm gonna write that down for my VTuber thing, because I have like some speech pattern replacement to do. My liege, such compassion. I, Seebeck, shall devote my life to serving you. Okay, it's not that serious. Yeah, I'm assuming that they're gonna get a personal invitation, like Malleus as the prince. Or the prince, right? Hello there. Why, if it isn't the head mage, what brings you here? I have something important to discuss regarding the social. Draconia. I know this is short notice, but I'd like to add you to the guest list. Pardon? You would add me? But you selected the 10 representatives fairly. What about the raffle? Actually, when I informed Noble Bell College who would be attending, they specifically requested your presence. We positively must have the renowned mage Malleus Draconia at the social, they said. Oh. Only a head mage of your caliber could nurture such a great and powerful mage, they added. Hats off to you. Would that I could be half as great as you, and how could I say no in the face of such a clear fact? Nurture? How dare they? You weren't the one to nurture Malleus. He's standing right here. They requested Malleus specifically, Interesting. Now I understand. In that case, I shall join you. Oh, indeed. Are you certain, Draconia? Of course, if they requested my presence directly. That makes it an invitation, doesn't it? Of course. The law! It would be poor form to turn down such a courteous invitation. I gladly accept. Ah, yes, of course you would. But I suppose this will be good experience for you. I won't object. But this means we're all going to the social without you, Father. It's not a big deal. I'm at school, aren't I? I have plenty of classmates, not to mention clubmates to keep me company. Yeah, I mean, Cater and, Kaleem are left behind, so... Besides, we enrolled in Nightraven College to broaden Malleus's horizons. What better way to do that than to attend an inter-school function in another land? And I know he'll be in good hands with you and Seebeck. I expect you both to guard Malleus diligently so he can enjoy the social. Yes, sir! Sorry to leave you alone, Lilia. I'll bring back more gifts than you can hold in both arms. Absolutely! You can count on that, Lilia! Oh yes, bring me the shiniest, most fascinating souvenirs you can find. I'll pick out something that perfectly suits your taste, Father. Oh, thank goodness. Now I can save face. You needn't worry about the safety in Fuse City. It's a very nice place. Besides, the Noble Bell College Student Council president who extended our invitations was a most upstanding, trustworthy individual. I'm sure it will be a delightful event. Well, now I'm wondering, like, so we have Rolo, but, like, what about Phoebus and Quasimodo? And I don't think we're gonna see Quasimodo in this event, but I'm just wondering. Were you a once upon a time person? Yes, I was. I was a Captain Hook, Emma, shipper. It's Emma, right? That's the girl. I was a Rumpelstiltskin Bell shipper. I was there. Like, I was down there in the trenches. Indeed. Still, they invited me personally? Such a gesture merits a fine thank you gift. What shall I do about that? Yeah, there's a little suspicion because the student council president then is trying to, like, what, plot a murder? Like, he's just going rogue? Like, what's happening here? You know? Okay, I think after this chapter, we may run an ad, and maybe I'll get a little snacky poo or something. We'll see. But yeah, I loved Once Upon a Time. I was actually thinking about rewatching it, like, with Arnold to see if he wanted to rewatch it together, because I mean, he's never seen it, so it's not a rewatch for him, but I kind of dropped out when they started introducing Frozen and stuff. And it felt just way too, like, IP. Like, it felt too on brand. Does that make sense? Because Once Upon a Time was supposed to be a twisted version in a modern, but not modern. You know what I mean? So, I don't like that. Like, I don't like how they they really got into it with Frozen and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of when I dropped the show, like, around that time. How do you feel about Snow White and Prince Charming? I mean, I don't remember the show that well, but I think I liked them. But yeah, Rumpelstiltskin was my favorite. He was my favorite. And, like, Rumpelstiltskin isn't a Disney character, right? So that's kind of like another, you know, the proof is in the pudding, the sort of thing. Like, they were even using fairy tales that weren't Disney, and I thought that was really cool. And there was too much, yeah, like, after that, there was too much branding and, like, oh, Elsa's in her Frozen dress, and, like, it's costumey as opposed to, like, being inspired by, like, it was getting too much, you know? The time has come for you to set out. Are all our representatives here? Yes, sir. Present. Wish I wasn't. Of course, I've been waiting for hours. Oh, Malleus is gonna be so cute to me at this event because he finally got invited to something. And his first invitation is like a murder. He's gonna get murdered. Oh, dear. Yeah, the two of us weren't chosen. I guess that we're capturing the stuff for the camera. We're ghost camera duties again. So at this point, we're just breaking the rules, right? Oh, what are you doing here, Grim? Well, you see, Grim has been badgering me to let him go on a trip ever since the raffle. Unceasing, day in, day out, his yowls even began to echo in my brain. So you decided to let him go? You're the head mage of a prestigious school and you came to some pestering? What happened to the fairest possible means? Okay, but also, we do a lot of free work for Crowley and ask for nothing in return. Like, I feel like we deserve to go. You know, everyone else from the door, like, we are the representatives of our dorm. We demand one as well. Let Lilia join the trip. Fuck you. Okay, listen, we never get to do anything. We always are picking up and cleaning up after people. We get no money, right? Crowley does not treat us fairly at all. We deserve a little vacation, okay? That's far from what happened. I was struck with a thought, you see. Noblebelt College is normally off limits to us. Perhaps such a place would hold the key to reaching another world. Another world? Wait, you mean... Yeah, I'm coming too. Let's get our trip on. Yay! If it isn't Cal, what brings you here? Though judging by the luggage you're carrying, I think I might know. Oh no! Wait, but like that means that we're gonna like does Malleus think that we're gonna go home and like be upset about it? Because if we find the way home, right? Yes, Cal and Grim will be joining the group as attendants. I mean, what do we even have in our luggage? We didn't come here with any clothes. Unless Disney eats everything like a black hole, there will surely never be a Kingdom Hearts adaptation. I don't know, though. I think that there could be. They were gonna do, like, an animated Kingdom Hearts series. I could see that being back on the table someday. Oh, he's not the Cheshire Cat. There's a boy that's based off of the Cheshire Cat. Sorry, I was just looking at this YouTube thing, the top fans thing. That's interesting. So now there's a leaderboard and you can see who your top fans are through super chats and then also through typing chat messages. That's fun. That's interesting. That's kind of like Twitch almost, Twitch rewards. Anyway, Yeah, he's like, I don't think he's based off of anything yet that we know of. We'll be tagging along and taking care of you guys, which means partying down, getting fawned over, and eating everything in sight. Meow. Now I see you use Cal as a pretext to get Grim off your back. Some head mage we have. I don't see a problem. Now we've got a fuzzy companionship and valuable emotional support. Are we the emotional support? Bring on the floof. Yeah, Edia does like cats. I don't know about the floof part, but I'm glad you get to come along, Cal. This is a fine opportunity for you to see more of Twisted Wonderland. Let us enjoy this fun educational trip together. Yeah, that's true. Because I don't remember, like, I think we went to Harveston. I think we were also in the Sky Over Sands event. But, like, we're not in every event, right? Because some of them are, like, in books. So I don't know if we're always around. Maybe we are. Maybe I made that up. But I feel like there's one event where we're not present. Or we've seen, like, other sides of the event and we haven't been there. I've studied up on Few City, Cal. Feel free to ask me any questions you like. Though admittedly, this will be my first real trip abroad. I might not have covered everything we will encounter. I wish we had a more experienced traveler with us, someone familiar with the local history and culture. We have that covered, actually. Are you all done chatting now? Huh? What's Tren doing here? I'll be your chaperone for this trip. The history teacher! Professor Tren hails from the Shaftlands, and he's knowledgeable about various histories and cultures worldwide. He used to do a great amount of fieldwork as well. I'd say he's the best possible chaperone that you could have. It's all part of my efforts to enrich your travel experience, which is out of the pure kindness of my heart, of course. All right, everyone, I have some important words for you before we leave. We are traveling to a faraway land. I understand that's exciting, but this trip is not all fun and games. Learn the history of Fleur City and Noble Bell College. Rethink your conceptions of what a mage should be. Observe the other Arcane Academy students and examine what views your brethren behold. Approach the social with open minds, accepting the stimulating experience it provides. These will nourish your future development. Okay, this is kind of over my head. I wasn't expecting Professor Tren to be our chaperone. You must mind your manners at all times and never get distracted. I couldn't agree more, sir. Yes, absolutely. I am honored to receive such a valuable learning opportunity. Oh yes, a most satisfactory response. However, I'm worried, quite worried about Lucius. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, you're willing to be patient and wait for me? What a good boy you are. You're leaving Lucius here? I wouldn't want him to have an emergency at an unfamiliar place. I asked Professor Cruel to watch him while I'm gone. Normally, I wouldn't dream of leaving Lucius in the hands of the tie-dye and wool dog person. Yeah, I know. Oh, dear. I've been falsely accused of having a British accent just because of the way I was taught to enunciate vowels for classical singing were drilled into my head. That's funny, because I feel like that some of my things, like, get a little British too. But I mean, that's also kind of like, earlier we were talking about like transatlantic. That's kind of like what the transatlantic accent is, like over enunciating some vowels and then dropping off others. But yeah, over enunciation is a good way to get into a British accent. But considering the other faculty, he was the only choice. You mean Coach Vargas and Sam? Yeah, I get that. While dogs and cats do differ, Professor Cruel still cares for living creatures. I hope! He's based off of Cruella de Vil, though, so I'm a little concerned, but okay. I'm sure Lucius will be fine. Indeed, he was most enthusiastic about teaching Lucius commands like stay and place. Lucius, ignore everything he tells you. Yeah, like this is a cat. He is not a dog. Meow. Though I arranged the trip, Though I arranged the trip, I'll be remaining here. Don't worry about getting any gifts for me. As a side note, I prefer treats with subtler flavors rather than overpowering ones. But really, don't worry about it at all. Oh, head mage. Does everyone have all their belongings? Yes, sir. Then have a swell trip. See soon. Wee! 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 That's my magic mirror noise, in case anyone's wondering. Oh, we're just like in the middle of the lecture hall. That's crazy. Like, one of my vocal coaches was an actual opera singer and actually had the mid-Atlantic accent. She knew someone who sang something Katharine Hepburn lip sync to. That's really cool. It's underappreciated, right? Because like transatlantic accent is not real. You know, like it was for the sake of film and whatnot, but I think the accent is really pleasant. I'm like, why don't we talk like that? I mean, Soliana will talk like that when the VTuber project, like I said. For goodness sake. But yeah, I need to practice. I can't believe we just got dropped right into the school, though. Like, we're just in the middle of their entrance. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it looks like all 13 of you made it safely. Damn, we're unlucky number 13, too. So this is Noble Bell College. Oh, the music, guys! Oh, the music be hitting. I'm so happy right now. What a grand and beautiful stained glass windows. This place feels pure in a sense. Yeah, even though we're in a big cavernous hall, the light is coming through the windows so bright. That is not what he said. That's okay. Let us go and greet our hosts. I've been expecting you. What voice are we giving Rolo? I don't want to give him a French accent because even though they're in like they're in a French area, I feel like though he is kind of a femboy though. So I feel like that like we should do maybe something a little bit higher for him. We'll think about it. I am gonna run an ad because it's been an hour, and as you guys know on Twitch we want to run ads so people are not interrupted. When they are watching the stream, right? So I think I am going to run some lessons. I will, yes. I think I'm gonna run some lessons. I think I'm gonna go have a little, like I'm gonna go get a granola bar or something just so I don't die. And then we will keep going where we are. And Vetigree, we will talk about Anne of Green Gables, actually. I would like to do that when I get back. Because I haven't seen the anime yet, but I love Anne of Green Gables and I really want to. So yes, we can, if you've seen the anime, I'd like to know what you, think of it. Okay, guys, so let's run the lesson. Let's run the ad. And YouTube chat, you will not get an ad because I'm not monetized yet. But hopefully I will be someday. I'm still waiting.
ご覧いただけました。僕にお任せを。僕を見張りに？ご注目ください。
もちろん緊張しています。
何しに来たの？ご注目ください。
この辺で終わりです。
1週間分の気力を使い果たした。
課題はやってきま。
ご覧いただけました。
あなたも歴史が好きかい？
僕を見張りに？
いいとこ見せなきゃな。
お勤めご苦労様です。
僕にお任せを。
学園の歴史も知りたいな。
授業内容簡単すぎました。
終わった終わった。お茶の時間にしようぜ。
課題はやってきま。
ご注目ください。
お勤めご苦労様です。もちろん緊張しています。
あなたも歴史が好きかい？ピリッとした空気。いいピリッとした空気。いい。
学園長も勉強か？
授業内容簡単すぎました。
終わりこそ美しくフィン。
ほらほら
ご注目ください。
お勤めご苦労様です。これは
ご注目ください。やっぱりついてない。
ピリッとした空気。いい。
もちろん緊張しています。
この辺で終わりです。
僕の優秀さ少しはご理解いただけました？
課題はやってきま。
ご注目ください。
これは
ご注目ください。僕にお任せを。
もちろん緊張しています。お勤めご苦労様です。
ご覧いただけました？
授業内容簡単すぎまし。
お疲れ様でした。次も頑張りましょう。
楽しい時間。
僕にお任せを。僕にお任せを。
もちろん緊張しています。
ご注目ください。僕にお任せを。
僕を見張りに？
ご覧いただけました？
この辺で終わりです。
終わりこそ美しくフィン。
Okay. Oh my goodness. For goodness sake. Oh my goodness. Am I gonna sneeze again? Yeah, apparently. Okay. I had a cupcake while I was upstairs. I thought I deserved it, so... Oh my gosh! What is happening this stream, you guys? I've sneezed like 8 times, I swear. Okay. Well, anyway. Sorry for being sniffly and like gross. I don't know what's happening. Times 3, yeah, I know. It was 3 times, and then earlier it happened again. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching on both YouTube and Twitch. If you just joined the stream, remember I do have the YouTube channel, and I'm trying to get to a monetizable amount of subscribers, and I think I'm 130 away. But I'm surprised that we have so many people watching Twisted Wonderland on a random Tuesday, so I'm very happy that between YouTube and Twitch there are about 15, 16, 17 people coming in and out, so I appreciate it. I don't know why I'm so sneezy. Goodness. Maybe it was the cupcake. Where is it? I mean, I told you guys this before, but like, I had to get like treated for what we think is LPR or like some sort of like stomach acid causing my cough and stuff. So I've been taking stomach acid medication and I've been feeling a lot better. But I do wonder if like certain things are still making it like bad. Like, I know you're not supposed to eat tomatoes, you're not supposed to eat onions. Right, so I wonder if eating the whole cupcake I just did in one bite just like triggered my sinuses all of a sudden. But I'm okay. Yeah, I need to call my doctor actually and be like, hey, so am I just gonna take this stomach medication for the rest of my life? Or should I try to not take it anymore and see if I start coughing again? Because I haven't been coughing for like a couple months now, so like, is it the medication or did I just like get over it, you know? But like, I will say that the stomach medication has been making my tummy feel better because I am the girl that is always saying that her tummy hurts. So anyway. Like, even just doing nothing. Yeah, hopefully you guys, everything's good on your end. And you guys can hear me. I am just going to make sure all my chats are back where they're supposed to be, and then we can keep going. Because, yeah, like, even though this is probably gonna be a short stream, like, this is gonna be a 2-hour stream or so, I think that this is gonna be like the perfect length just based off of, you know, what we've talked about and how many chapters there are and all of that stuff. So yeah, let us start for 17. And like having to do all the voices. Did I already say that? I'm like becoming delirious. It is like really hot today, though I am in the basement and I have the door open, so I'm doing okay. But like this was kind of not, this was my biggest fear with doing Glorious Masquerade in the summer, was having to like dress up and be wearing like stuff like this. Hi Madcap, I'm glad that you were able to join. We're finally streaming Twisted Wonderland. We're about to meet Rolo too. I don't know what voice to give him though yet. Because I cannot do, like, the low Patrick Page, Tom J, voice. I don't know, I guess I'll just feel it in my heart. Esteemed guest from Night Raven College, welcome to Noble Bell College. Judging by your uniform, you must be the student the head mage mentioned. That's right. My name is Rolo Flame. I serve as the student council president here. Oh, interesting. Our school doesn't have an independent student council, but it sounds like you all do. Indeed. And while it may sound presumptuous, I feel like I'm gonna talk like he's gonna have like slow, drawn-out vowels is what I'm gonna go for. I did not get his card, I'm sad, oh no. Well, hopefully one day there will be a rerun. Also, I wonder if this is a girl and boy school? Because, this character's hair is rather long, so I do wonder. Oh goodness, guys, one of my bobby pins is out to get me again. Ah, we were doing so well. Ugh. I'm like, do I try to move the pin? Or should I try to move the wig? I'm like, I don't know what is making it hurt so much. Okay, I think I fixed it. We're good, we're good. We're gamers. This is what gamers do. I cannot wait until I have my VTuber models, guys. Like, so I don't need to deal with all of this stuff. Like, I know that some of it is self-imposed, right? With the wigs and everything. But like, if I didn't wear the wigs, it would be something else, you know? Fuck-ass bobbler. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. His hair is a little, like, hilarious. I don't know pun hilarious oh my god, hair-hilarious. But yeah, like I don't remember Frollo's hair well enough all of a sudden, and I'm like, I don't think that Frollo had hair exactly like this. But yeah, his design is like a little funny. Like, it's just a little funny. Gamer hoodie. But yeah, like, oh god, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I was saying I fixed the wig so we're gamers, and I'm like, this is not a gamer problem. Like, this is kind of the opposite of gamer right now. Indeed, and while it may sound presumptuous, one could call it the face of our school. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ugh, immediate encounter with strangers. Isn't the whole point of this social to meet strangers? This human named Rolo. There's something about his presence. Hellfire motif. Or, like, legally distinct Hellfire motif, because I don't think they can use the original songs. He's not smiling at all. Is he angry about something? This is our vice president, and this is our aide. I wish they had made one of them Phoebus, like, that would have been nice, but... When they heard they could meet with such an esteemed group, they dropped everything and came running. The entirety of Noble Bell College welcomes you. Our school is small compared to yours, and you may find it lacking in some ways, but we beg your indulgence. How courteous, you have impeccable manners for someone so young. Oh, drama between the maid school and the church school? Yeah, basically, this is our first time that we're really, like, there have been other students, but usually if the schools have been friends, right? Like, the Cheshire Cat guy from Royal Sword Academy is a friend of Riddle and Trace, so, like, this is our first, like, we're meeting with another school. So I hope they do this for Royal Sword Academy, too, because I would really enjoy that. I guess he just has a resting deadpan face, but he's actually nice. Yeah, I'm glad we weren't doing anything to offend him. We couldn't allow you to keep hauling your luggage around, of course. Let me show you to your room. I'm afraid it's a bit of a walk. We can use it as an opportunity to get better acquainted, though. Book 8 is versus RSA arc? Oh, is it? Oh, you hope. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that, Madcap. I was like, information? No, misinformation. I did the misinformation. I love the music, though. It's such a good evocation of the music in Hunchback. Again, I can't stress this enough without copying. I just really appreciate that. Here we go with the guy who always wants to break the ice before even getting to the main event. Yeah, you can't expect me to chat up a total stranger. Why is he even here? Not the most promising start. Oh, that was it. That was a short one. Okay. But yeah, I think Rolo's personality is interesting so far. We're just hearing the footsteps. So you're a junior. I imagine it's quite an honor being a student council president, considering there can only be one in the whole school. I'm sure your academic performance is also superb and will guarantee you a promising future. Noble Bell simply has a smaller student body. I can hardly compare to those of you from Night Raven College. Oh, please, you needn't be so humble or formal. Why, technically, you're my upperclassman. Everyone at my school would be so overjoyed to acquaint themselves with such a fine individual. Wait, so this guy is older than Azul? How does this go? Freshman? Freshman? Something in the middle? Junior, senior? Is that how it works? Remember how they wouldn't put crucified figures of Jesus in Dream Drop Distance, so they copied and pasted a Mary statue everywhere in France? No, I don't remember. I would have to go look at that. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy, though. Like, that's kind of weird that they would, like shy away from that. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's Kingdom Hearts, but, like, still. Usually, like, you know, for pirates, they were pretty faithful with all the grisly sort of stuff in there. Like, Jesus should be, like, the least of our, you know. He's laying it on thick. Hey, excuse me, Azul? What? Can't you see I'm busy? Dude, why are you cozying up extreme style? It's making me nervous. I know whenever you're that friendly, it means you're up to no good. Despite his modesty, he occupies a position equal to us house wardens. There's no question he's an exceptional mage. Hence, it only makes sense to build a rapport with him while we can, for the sake of future interests. I've been observing Ashen Grotto for a while. Is this how one expands their social circle? Perhaps I should take a leaf from his book. The damage is spreading. But where are my manners? I've gotten ahead of myself. Apologies for the belated introduction. Introductions won't be necessary. I already know who you all are. You're Azul Ashen Grotto, House Warden of Octavinelle and a merman from the Coral Sea. My, where did you get that information? And you're Edia Shroud, House Warden of Ingenhide and affiliated somehow? Yeah, your family. Does the last name give you any fucking clue? What do you mean somehow? How did you know? And you... You are Malleus Draconia. Skion? Skion? You are Malleus Draconia, Skion of the ruling Fae in Briar Valley, and one of the top 5 mages in the world, correct? Indeed, I am Malleus Draconia. Of course, the great Malleus would be known, even such a tiny burg. Oh, it's his handkerchief, like from the movie! Well, I mean, that's supposed to be Esmeralda's, like, scarf, and he took it to be a weirdo, but, you know, that's a nice reference to the movie. You are Seebeck Zigvalt, and you hail from the same land as Malleus. The one next to you is Silver. And over there, chatting with our vice president, is Riddle Rosehearts, house warden of Hartzenbull. Rook Hunt, vice house warden of Poffmore, Jamil Viper, vice house warden of Scarabia, Ruggy Butchie, Deuce Spade. They don't even, like, they're just getting a footnote. They're not even that important. I thoroughly perused the documents Mr. Crowley so kindly sent, you see. Oh, it's like privacy's a foreign concept to that man. That can get you sued in this day and age. You must have a very good memory to recall so many different names. It's simply because I was eager to meet such talented mages. But who have we here? You two there. Oh no! Is Rolo gonna be, like, creepy to us like he is with Esmeralda? Like, is that, like, the thing? Hi, Alex. How's it going? I always headcanon he was into sniffing. Yeah, how Frollo treated the scarf. Oh dear. He's sniffing. I guess it's like sin. Like how Riku's like, Ansem, I can smell you. You two there, might I ask your names? I'm the Great Grim, future Great Mage. I'm Cal. How do you do? You must be the student attendance Mr. Crowley mentioned. He said you couldn't use magic. I certainly wasn't expecting you to bring a familiar. A familiar? Wait, are you talking about me? It's the other way around. I'm the boss and Cal's my henchhuman. What a dependable companion you have. Oh, see, it's like Esmeralda and her goat! Cal, I imagine it must be taxing to living among mages all the time. I entreat you to forget about school while you're here and enjoy a moment of respite in Fuse City. And I hope the rest of you will enjoy the social. I'm truly grateful for your hospitality. Think nothing of it. Ah, but look here. This is our front square. It's something of a symbol for our school. Oh look, there's Frollo, right? He's looking a little skinny though. He's looking a little bony in the face, but it has an altogether different feel from Night Raven College. Yes, there's a certain dignity about it. It makes me feel like I should straighten up or something. Look, there isn't a single fallen leaf on the flagstone. They keep this place spotless. Spitting as Seebeck, goodness gracious. Okay, when I heard it was a small school, I feared it may not be fitting for my liege, but this seems quite suitable indeed. The students at our school are firm proponents of cleanliness. They're fastidious about maintaining a pristine environment. Yes, this place does possess a certain immaculate beauty. Ah, I see you appreciate it. Noble Bell's core tenets are purity and integrity. For my part, I prefer places that are a bit older and decrepit. The ones people tend to avoid. Yeah, like our dorm, Malleus. Yeah, those are called ruins. What kind of school would it be if people avoided it anyway? Well, be that as it may. How does it strike the rest of you? It's amazing. It really drives home that we're at a totally different school. I never visited another arcane academy before. Yes, same. I'm kind of nervous about it, to be honest. Yeah, Frollo, he's looking bony. His eyebrows are also very aggressive. Cal, are you excited for the Twisted anime coming to Disney Plus? Yeah, I hope I'll be here to watch it. I mean, like, physically here, not alive. Hopefully I'll be alive too, but that's not what I was thinking about. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I hope that it'll do well, and, you know, it'll make a lot of money, so that way Disney sees that there is interest in Twisted Wonderland. I hope that it's like, it's not just gonna be that the first episode's well animated and then it goes downhill from there, because, like, we don't want that, right? You know, some other shows have had that issue. I love how, like, the statue's in the front, but the statue's still in the back. I just noticed that. But it's got some similarities to Night Raven College. Like, we have statues on Main Street. Oh yeah, totally. That one there reminds me of the statue of that one scary lady. You mean the Queen of Hearts statue? The one you and Ace burned? Ah, funny. I totally forgot about that. So they only got one statue, huh? That guy on the horse looks like he'd yell at me if I sneezed wrong. I thought he was a king at first, but he's not really dressed like royalty. In fact, I'd wager he wasn't all that rich. So, who's the statue of? That is the righteous judge. Okay. Mysterious. Does he not have a name? I guess they don't call them Maleficent or anything, right? They just call them by the title. Righteous judge? Oh, you're not familiar? He was a great individual. All the history books say so. The freshmen might not know, but I do cover him in my sophomore history of magic. Of course I remember the lesson, Professor. I would never forget your teaching. I don't know. Maybe my class hasn't gotten to him yet? Ugh, a remedial lesson it is, then. The righteous judge is a prominent figure in Fierce City's history. He was known to be highly impartial and always delivered appropriate verdicts. Lies! Lies! He's a notable historical figure, on par with the Great Seven themselves. Precisely. The story goes that his fair judgments brought peace to the city when scoundrels threw it into turmoil. So I wonder, like, will the truth about Rolo get revealed in this story, and will that then make people question the legend of the Great Seven? Because I feel like that's something we haven't really dug into yet, is that no one has, like, discovered the fact that the stories are not real, or that the stories have been embellished in some way. So I do wonder if maybe we'll get into that eventually, but oh, wow, what a cool legend. Everyone in Fierce City holds him in the highest esteem. The students of Noble Bell College likewise seek to emulate his honorable conduct. And yes, Tren is like Lady Tremaine from Cinderella. That is what he's supposed to be. What? Was that a bell? It was rather loud. Yes, that was the Bell of Solace. Talk about a grandiose name. Oh, it's most deserved. The bell is an incredibly unique and valuable magical artifact that's been part of our school for generations. You must all treasure it. Is it comparable to the Dark Mirror at Night Raven College? Yes. Many arcane academies possess magical artifacts that become emblematic of their school. It's been many years since I've heard the Bell of Solace myself. Oh, have you been here before? Decades ago, yes. I came here on my honeymoon. Okay, well that's nice. It's kind of funny because Cinderella is also a French fairy tale, and so the fact that Tren is here with us, like, that's a nice little thing. We never got to actually see the bell. It's very rare and valuable, you understand, but my wife was quite taken with its beautiful tones. I think you only has slight knowledge of how different the Great Seven is due to their dreams, but even they barely seem to know what's going on. Yeah, so I think it would be interesting if in this book we get our first taste of, like, dismantling the popular narrative, but I don't know if that's gonna be, like, something that happens in the future, like a book 8 sort of thing, right? Would you like to see it now? May we truly? Certainly, the whole purpose of this social is to gain a better understanding of one another. I hope you all appreciate how lucky you are. You will not get many occasions to view another school's magic artifact in person. A rare bell, huh? I bet it's all shiny and made of pure gold. What an object of beauty it must be! I can hardly contain my excitement! The tall edifice there is the bell tower. You'll find the bell on the top floor. I'm like afraid that we're gonna get hypnotized or something. Like, does anyone else think that this is a little suspicious? I don't know. I'm a little concerned, that's all. Wheeze. What's the matter? You've both gone strangely silent. Couldn't you just teleport up the stairs, Malleus? It took you $5 to realize their dreams are related to the Great Seven? It took so long for someone who likely walks through that main street every day. You're not wrong. You aren't wrong. I have never seen Black Butler, Alex. Alex in the Twitch chat is asking how I would imagine a crossover between Twisted Wonderland and Black Butler, but I've never seen it. The Hunchback of Notre Dame ends with the demons dragging Frollo down to hell. I wonder what happened to him in this game. Well, in Twisted Wonderland, there's the implication that some of them may have turned into Overblot monsters, which we see in the mines there's an Overblot monster, and we were speculating that that was the evil queen or something, but we don't really know how any of them died, which is interesting. Like, there's still so much shit that we don't know. The game hasn't told us anything, really. How many floors is the bell tower? Why don't they just have an elevator? This place is in dire need of an upgrade. Are you guys okay? You're covered in sweat. Say, what if you took a broom up? Surely they have some brooms you could borrow. What a cruel suggestion. Flying would take them both longer and exhaust them more. Oh yeah, 'cause they're bad. So, this is all it takes to reduce you to a miserable heap, Azul? Yes, you clearly both need a more rigorous training regiment. You should follow Malleus's example. Apologies for the climb. It's a very old building, so this is the only way up is on foot. I think that Rolo is giving me good practice for Udine's voice. I think Udine is probably gonna sound like this. This isn't a game where people die. No. No one's died yet. Our school takes as much pride Our school takes just as much pride in this bell tower as the bell itself. I do hope you'll take in all the scenery here. It's rather vast and complex, actually. They say that a person could even live here. Yes, so in the movie, this is where Quasimodo lived, right? But worry not, we're almost at the top. I mean, yeah, it's a bell, all right. Made it. So this is the top floor. Is that it there? Yeah, Grim probably got carried all the way up. Yes, behold. The Bell of Solace. Now that's a gorgeous bell. Impressive. We have bells that toll to tell the time in Briar Valley, but I've never seen one so large. I wonder if this bell would be able to arouse even you, to arouse? You mean rouse? You just mean rouse you from sleep. I don't think arouse is the correct word to use here. Rouse even you, Silver. I can only hope so. Look at the way the sunbeams highlight its brilliant golden luster. Is it actually made of pure gold? Even if it was, you'd never be able to carry it back. It's magnificent. I'm so very glad I was able to view it in person. It'll be a fine tale to tell my wife when we are reunited. I know, the eye emojis, guys! I'm thinking the same thing. Arouse, I mean, I guess technically it's fine, but usually we say rouse from slumber. We don't say arouse. Oh, dear. I'm pleased to see how taken with it you all are. But its true draw lies not in its beauty. Oh, to be continued. So is this book one just all about the bell? I mean, that's fine. Like I said, I can't do Twisted Wonderland for more than 3 hours anyway, I think. So I think that this book is split up in a nice way. I would like to, it's too bad because I would like to stream more today, but I think after I stream, I'll probably do like some Calxiyn Cares Too Much scripting or something like that. But see, if I was a VTuber, guys, I could just go eat lunch, change, and then I'd be back on my VTuber account. So, you know, look forward to it. Thank you, Alex, for the follow, by the way. He's not his son. He's like, he just looks like him. Like, they're not related. Like, Frollo's not related to Rolo. I don't know, like, I kind of wonder if there is a reincarnation going on. Like, it would be interesting if there was always a Malleus, like if there was always a Maleficent and always an Ursula, and there was some sort of reincarnation at play. I think that would be a really interesting direction for the game to go to. Maybe, I haven't played Book 7 yet, so no Book 7 spoilers, please, chat, but like, I wonder if maybe there's like something alluding to that in the Book 7 with Malleus and stuff, because like if Malleus's mom was Maleficent and Malleus is Maleficent, like you guys, you know, see how it's going, right? Okay, so remember when I said the Bell of Solace is a magical artifact? Well, not only is the bell infused with magic, but so is its sound. The ringing of the bells carries magic through the city, safeguarding our people. I'm afraid of what that means. Like, are you making people complacent? Is it like making them feel at peace even though they shouldn't be? Like, I don't know, I'm wondering. It's said that long ago, this very bell saved the city from a horrific disaster, thus its name. The sound of a bell saved an entire city. Just as oh goodness gracious. Just as unfathomable magic might dwells within Night Raven College's dark mirror. That's interesting, that there's unfathomable magic in the dark mirror. Like, that's suspicious. So, I can't wait till I'm caught up so I can start theorizing, you guys. Because I think I did read my Twisted Wonderland theory out on stream once, like my time loop theory. Hello? Hi! Oh, Archie, do you want to come see the masses? Do you want to come see the masses? Archie, come here, kitty kitty. Everyone wants to come see you. Yes. Archie, come here, come here. Yeah, you sound so sad. Don't be sad, come here. I'm gonna see if I can. Kitty! Come here, kitty! Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can coax him into the office. I know that, like, this is so random. Hold on. Here, come sit, come sit. Come sit. You want to sit down? Remember that day when I was recording and you sat in the back? You want to come sit down with your mommy? You want to come sit down with your mommy? No, they can't see you yet because I need to go over here and turn the camera back on. Archie! Archie! Archie, where are you? Damn, guys, I put him down and he left. Archie, that's not nice. Hold on, guys, my dress is caught in my wheels. Oh my goodness. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Not in my wheels. Did I say wheels? I mean, my dress was caught in the up-down pulley thingy. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The thing that moves the chair up and down. My dress, all of my clothes actually always get stuck in this stupid thing. Okay, what were we doing? He did not stay. I tried to get him to stay in here and he didn't want to. He just meows sadly. Did you guys hear me say, I know, kitty, we don't dream of labor, but sometimes it just be like that? Yeah, he is a cat. He's a cat. Happy Canada Independence Day. think it's Independence Day, is it? Is that why? It's just Canada Day. I think it's when Canada was established. I don't think that it's our independence. I think that's you guys, right? That's the Americans, isn't it? Oh gosh, guys, if I don't know what Canada Day's for, I'm gonna be cooked next week when I have to do that thing I was talking about. Gotta study my Canada better. No, but I thought, no, hold on. Vedigree, don't say Cal like that. I'm saying that, like, you guys have Independence Day because you fought a war, right, for your independence or whatever. But for us, it's just the establishment of Canada, right? We didn't fight, like, you know, we weren't fighting the British. That's what I'm talking about. I know what you're saying, Vedigree, but we didn't fight it we weren't fighting the call. Hold on. No, I'm right. You guys are wrong. We don't call it Independence Day. Canada Day is the National Day of Canada. It celebrates the anniversary of the Canadian Confederation, okay? So, like, they were united. Yeah, this wasn't independence. Hold on. Because when the 3 separate colonies of the United Canadas, Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick, were united into a single dominion within the British Empire called Canada. So it was called Dominion Day. Now it's called Canada Day. It's not Independence Day. Yeah, Alex, I'm reading that exact same Wikipedia right now. So yeah, it's not independence because we're not, like, we are, but we're not independent from the British. Like, we're still connected to the British, right? So it's not an Independence Day. It's like Canada's birthday, I guess you could say. Like, the British Empire united all of the colonies together and made Canada. But that's not independence. So that's why I'm saying it's not the same as you guys having 4th of July. So I was right. You guys were wrong. That wasn't my fault. Right? I'm not crazy. Oh, goodness. Okay. Anyway, but yes, happy Canada Day, you guys. You'll find many great, rare magical plants growing here in Floo City, another gift of the Bell. Its sounds suffuses the city with magic and spurs magical plants to grow rapidly. Some of my Canadian friends sometimes say Canada independence. Yeah, I mean, maybe it depends on where they live. I just haven't ever heard that. We have glorious, I guess glorious is fine. We have gorgeous magical flora that would wilt anywhere else. You won't find scenery like ours anywhere. Our bell and our flowers are constant sources of reassurance. It has to be hypnosis. Like, this is now sounding fucking sus. Like, this is sus. This is not good. Like, this is bad. That pedigree, I don't know. Like I said, I gotta do some homework. Yeah, like constant source of reassurance. Like, I feel like this is weird. Like, I don't know. I think there's gonna be some sort of hypnosis, or the people are complacent or something. Like, I feel like something bad is happening with this, right? It has to be. How splendid! I can hardly wait to lay eyes on your floral city myself. We have a designated ringer sound the bell in the morning, at afternoon, at night, and at night. What you just heard was the noon bell. It's seldom tolling wakes the city up, stirs its heart, then announces when it's time to rest. Fascinating, so the local structure their lives according to the pleas of the bell. What a beautiful organization! Oh, and look up on the bell, what a view! Where now? Whoa, I didn't realize how up, we were. Oh, solemn. Sorry. I read that wrong. Now that I'm looking, I'm getting a little dizzy. Well, we did climb a lot of stairs. The people below look like ants. The blonde guy looks like a musketeer. That is Rook. He's the huntsman from Snow White. But yeah, I think that something is amiss with this, like, bell ringing. And I wonder if it's impacting us or if it only impacts the people who live here. Like, it just rang. So I feel like the true test is seeing, like, if Edia's in a better mood, maybe? Like, maybe that's how we'll know? I don't know. What a sweeping view! Oh, only one word springs to mind, beauty. Is that sparkling body of water leading out of the city a river? Okay, so they have the Seine, sort of. Yes, Noble Bell College sits in the center of a large river. It's called the Soleil. It actually joins to a much larger river elsewhere. The school is connected to the city by 4 bridges that cross the Soleil. We pride ourselves on this view as well. Yeah, it is Paris. Ah, so the Soleil runs through the middle of the city. I feel like you should be, like, reminded of France. But again, maybe we're just stupid. And Noble Bell College stands in the middle of the river. That's what they just said, Jamil. Why did you repeat that? Correct. Across the river, you can see the busiest road in Fuse City. And now everyone's yapping. I wonder if it's sucking the magic out of people. Actually, I'd like to revise my answer. Like, yeah, okay. That makes sense, yeah. Wow, I can't believe how high— Wait! They said that they were dizzy, right? They said that they felt dizzy! So maybe that's why they're dizzy, because it's sucking the magic out of them! Okay, guys, I cooked. I can't cook for shit when we talk about Genshin, but I know my twisted Wonderland, guys. Okay, I think that's what's happening. I think that I think when the bell rings, it sucks the magic out of people. Okay. Maybe it's like equivalent exchange too. Maybe you feel a bit more peaceful after, but it's sucking the magic. When I lean over the railing and look down, it feels like I'm flying. Oh. What's wrong, Silver? Why did you start like that? Did you get drowsy again? No, look over there to the side, Seebeck. Oh, it's... What? It's what? Is Malleus just, like, scaling the rooftops or something? Like, what's he doing? Oh! It's a gargoyle! What has gotten into you two? I don't understand how simply seeing a gargoyle could elicit such excitement. How could it not? Malleus is the head of the Gargoyle Studies Club. Yeah, this is what I was excited. This is what I wanted to know, like, why I wanted Malleus here. He'll be delighted to see this. Pretty sure he's less the head of the club and more the only guy in it. I must notify him at once! Malleus! Look, it's one of your beloved gargoyles! Please take all the time you want to gaze upon it. Why do you look so displeased? Is there something wrong? Is it a grotesque? It doesn't have a water spout. The only purpose it serves is to adorn the railing. Hence, it's not a gargoyle, it's a mere decoration, which means it's a grotesque. Yeah, I was right. I remembered. I went to my gargoyle studies class, okay? You must not conflate the two. Pedantic much? I guess Malleus is pretty particular. Dude, I can relate. It seriously grinds my gears when people call the shield in Star Rogue a banner. Personicky? I don't know what that means. People are so tiresome. The grotesque looks rather dirty, though. There's straw stuffed in its mouth. These are not gonna come alive, are they? Like, that would be a little, like, we're going too far, surely. Thank you, Lazari, for the follow. Why, yes, you're right. Is that a bird's nest? I mean, this is a reference to the movie, but, like, if the gargoyles come alive, that's gonna be kind of crazy. I mean, but maybe that's how we can know that Frollo wasn't a good person, is that the gargoyles will tell us, but it looks that way. Excuse me, birds, may we have a look inside? Okay, Seaback is just Disney princessing. There are mages? Why not? Because I don't want to go through that again. The gargoyles are the worst part of Hunchback. In my opinion. Okay. Ah, it's hollow on the inside. The birds built their nest in there. It's hollow? Yes, sir! There seems to be a passage going from its mouth to the back. A passage, Then maybe once it was a gargoyle. Of course. What is it? You're staring so intently at the grotesque, I mean. I must apologize for my earlier rudeness. You are a gargoyle through and through. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just been repurposed. I can clearly see the passage goes all the way to the back. It must serve as your water spout. You don't like their fun comedy? No. At least, sometimes it's tonally inappropriate. Lastly, hello! Excited to see your playthrough of this, especially since I love Diasomnia. Well, thank you for joining. I will tell you, we are on Twitch and on YouTube. YouTube is where all the VODs live. I'll put a link to the YouTube channel at the end of the stream, as well. But yeah, so we are, in the middle of Glorious Masquerade. In the middle, we just started, it's book 1. But, I hope, what I want to do is I want to do all the events that I've, like, missed out on. And then after that, we will do book 7. Because I know book 7 is long, but at least it's voiced instead. This, I am doing all the voices myself, so I can only stream for like about 3 hours before I'm like, I can't go anymore. So we're just doing book 1 today. There are so many of you. On closer inspection, you all have a distinctive face all your own. I'm curious about your placement, but it's an intriguing thought exercise to guess why you might be there. Are you being relocated, I wonder? What a truly fascinating place Noble Bell College is. Anyone else have whiplash from that total 180? Are you happy with them then? Yes, thank you both for drawing my attention to them. You needn't thank us, my liege! I'm sure even the gargoyles are honored to earn your noble recognition! Oh my god, I would love if they, like, came to life right now. Like, I know I said I didn't want it, but, like, now I kind of want it, because they have the dirt on Frollo, right? Did that gargoyle just move? The gargoyle moved? Ashen Grotto, you must be sorely exhausted from the climb up here. You should take a long rest. I feel like if they are real, Malleus could sense it, maybe? But, I don't know. It's a big rock. It can't move on its own. Are you sure you're not delirious, Azul? I know what I saw. Oh, never mind. I'm well aware how silly it sounds. Forget I said anything. Well, I think that covers all the notable geographic points. And what were you chatting about over here? Nothing at all. We're finished now. Is that so? Then let us head back down. Once you've put away your things, you're welcome to tour around the city. Seeing is believing, as they say. Ah, yes, it's about time for our fieldwork, according to the itinerary. You will have free exploration time. Oh, goodness. You will have free exploration time so you can learn about the city's history. Once we've left the tower, we can... Oh, one more thing! We actually have gifts for all our guests, as a token of our regard. Gifts, you say? Ooh, what did you get us? Is it food? Well, is it? We got you special attire so you can truly enjoy the festival. Oh, clothes? Not what I expected, but if you're offering, I'm taking. So are they like pricey duds, or? You're not supposed to ask how much the present costs. I wouldn't call them pricey, but I'm sure you'll like them. All the locals wear similar outfits at this time of year. So it's traditional attire. They're more for the festival specifically. We thought it would be nice to have all the social participants dress in these outfits. Or rather, that's what these two thought. Absolutely! These clothes will help you immerse yourselves in our history and give you a true appreciation of Flu City. Well, there you have it. Let us head down. The sooner you get changed, the better. Now I'm sus of even the clothes, guys. I do think the bell is sucking up people's magic, though. Yeah, I wonder if there will be a Quasimodo too, Alex, just because usually in Twisted Wonderland, we don't see that person, but they exist. Like, there is a character that is based off of Ariel, Prince Riel, but we've never seen him before. So, like, I do wonder if there's gonna be a Quasimodo character, but I'm like, so what? They just have someone locked up in the tower? Like, I do wonder the logistics of, like, how would Rolo and Quasimodo's dynamic even work? Because here Frollo's a student, not his, like, kind of surrogate, like, adoptive father or whatever, right? So yeah, I do wonder about that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Just give me a minute. My stamina gauge is in the red over here. Don't even think about keeping Malleus waiting. All of you, get changed this instant. No one's done yet, yourself and Malleus included. Ain't never seen such a getup like this before. How do I even put it on? That's where you put your arms, not your head. By all means, ask us if anything confuses you. All this goofing around. Hello, Flom. Professor Tren, what can I do for you? I wanted to thank you for your generous hospitality. Clothing is an embodiment of the culture it comes from and can provide us with a glimpse into different time periods. This is a fine opportunity for my students to get a hands-on history lesson. Please think nothing of it. Perhaps we should have arranged attire for you as well. That was a grave oversight on our part. Do they make the heroes unbearable? Not really. We never see them, like I said. Yeah, there's an academy for the good characters, but we just never see them, really. We have seen the Snow White one. Neige is okay. Like, Neige isn't insufferable. They're insufferable to, I guess, Night Raven college characters, but not really to the audience, if that's what you mean. It's quite alright, I assure you. I don't need the other teachers poking fun at me for dressing like the students when I get back. Sounds like you're on friendly terms with the rest of your faculty. Hardly. They're a righteous group, and a constant source of embarrassment. Sorry that took so long. I finished dressing. I see our Professor Rolo! I made it off in a grand fashion! Yeah, Rolo seems like an old soul, you know? Like, he seems like he'd prefer to talk to the teachers compared to the students. Silver looks nice. I like this outfit too. I think that the color coordination is very good for the Pomefiore outfits. From the way they sounded, I almost believe there were two Professor Drens. Well, that's good, because that's the voice I'm giving them. Yeah, Rolo gives major old man vibes. Yeah, I like Riddles with the heart and, like, the little, like, the card suits. I thought that was very clever. I don't know how I feel about Ruggies. Like, I like the hat, but, like, the rest of the color scheme isn't really my favorite. Hey, I'm all done. There were so many pieces to this outfit, it was hard to tell what went where and in what order. It's kind of heavy, but oddly, not all that hot. Yeah, I like Deuce's too. Like, Deuce is more kind of reflecting him instead of just being a copy of Riddle. I thought that was nice. I've seen these outfits, obviously, because I've been around, you know. I like Epauls more than Vils, I'll say that. Like, because obviously they're in the same dorm, so we can kind of compare them, right? The fabric's much more breathable than it looks. It's definitely comfortable. Both practical and stately, I like it. Yeah, Jamil's is nice. I like his big hat. I thought that was fun, and I like the snake embroidered on his outfit. I honestly think, though, like, with Seebeck and Silver, there's really only so much they can do. I do like the little spinning wheel clasp, though, that they have. Like, that was a nice touch. Grim has a fish, so, like, yeah, sure, I guess. Like, sure, man, whatever. I'm lucky that I think I got all of the cards from this event. And I wasn't trying to. I think Edia was, like, my first pull, and then, like, all of them followed after that. Like, I wasn't pulling for Edia, I was pulling for Malleus, but I got Edia anyway. Sure, you can't hold a candle to me, but you still look pretty slick in that cape. Your ribbon spreads out in the back like a cape too, Grim. Looks like you two are wearing matching outfits. Goodness, don't you all make a striking ensemble. The clothes have a very classical design, I note. I believe they're patterned after designs that are over 500 years old. Okay, so we're placing maybe a 500 years, just like Genshin Impact and Conria. Supposedly, people in those days had a tradition of wearing new clothes and shoes on festival days, and the outfits grew brighter and more elaborate as the years went on. People would emulate those in prominent positions, such as nobles, royalty, merchants, knights, which led to the outfits that you're wearing now. Yeah, I didn't get Rolo either. I get ya, everyone likes getting fancied up, even if it's once a year. It must have been quite exciting for everyone. I can tell this festival was beloved. It was beloved then as it is now. Indeed, more's the pity. Okay, so Rolo clearly has a distaste for the festival. We got that. Did you say something? No, nothing at all. The Three Musketeers was also in Dream Drop distance, creating much discourse about why France was split into so many worlds after the Keyblade War. I mean, I guess it makes sense though, right? Because it's not just, like when you think about it, it's Beauty and the Beast and it's Hunchback and, well, does the Musketeers really take place in France though? I think the Three Musketeers world is more Disney Mouseketeers. Like that's more Disney Castle, right? That's Disney Castle in the past, so that's not France. But we can definitely have that question for Beauty and the Beast and Hunchback, right? But Mouseketeers was always, I'm pretty sure it's in the same, like planet as Disney Castle. Right? Yes, Belle does have a cameo in the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Very good, Madcap. Thank you for your patience. Sir! I think obviously they got the best fit. I'm hoping when I get my VTuber models, the feathers on Udine's dress look like that. Like, I hope. That's exactly what I envisioned. I would like, the green doesn't really go with Udine, but I would like to draw her in this sometime. What a comfort this is to wear. I wouldn't mind taking this home to Briar Valley, even. I rather like mine as well. This is the scene I saw when I was grabbing the thumbnail for the YouTube version. But yeah, I like Azul's too. Again, represents his personality nicely. He's the only one from Octavinelle, so it'd be interesting to know what like the other boys would have had. But I like the necklace, like the Sea Witch necklace was a very good touch. I don't want to go out, don't make me. President Rolo maintains a very strict timetable. Now move along. I like this too because it has kind of, I don't know why, but like how the neck thing comes down reminds me of flames, so you have that sort of Hades. This sucks, I'm a giant bird now! I believe that's everyone then. My liege, you look magnificent! No, beyond magnificent, am I dreaming? Humans, can you see Malleus's noble personage? Yep. My word, it's like a dream, yet it's so very real. To think there's an attire outside Briar Valleys that does justice to my liege's charm. Your city has earned my praise. Thanks? My liege, that black ensemble accentuates your elegant demeanor. You look truly amazing. You think so? But I always wear black. Absolutely, it gives you an even greater aura of power than usual. And what's more, it emphasizes the graceful beauty you possess tenfold. It's brilliant. Come, Silver, have you nothing to say? I couldn't get a word in. You look truly handsome, Mally. You guys do not need to gas him up this much. What is happening here? Like, what is going on? Oh, goodness. The sentiment is appreciated, thank you. Malleus, I'm far more awestruck than Silver. Is this the first time that we've seen them, like, in competition with each other? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we've probably seen it in other things, but not events, because usually they're separated. I feel like that this is the first time we're seeing extended Silver and Seebeck contact. Am I wrong? Does anybody know? I don't remember. Seebeck, maybe rein it in a bit. You look like you're gonna pass out from overexcitement. He's geeking out hardcore. Yikes. Paris is the city of romance? I mean, I guess. Malleus, though, is in love with us. It's an earlier instance. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? I'm impressed with how unruffled Malleus is in the face of such egregious fawning. Oh? Seebeck, Silver, your outfits seem to form a matching pair. Yeah, they're like opposites of each other. Like the cape is on the opposite side. That's a nice touch. I really like that. unnecessary levels of dick riding CVAC. I mean, yeah, like all of this is a little unnecessary. I mean, I'm all good for like men to compliment each other. I just think it's really funny, like in this context. Yes, sir. I think they designed them so that we'll look good when flanking you. Very smart of them. Once again, I give my praise to Fleur City. Thank you? You both look quite dashing. You'd fit right in amongst any castle's royal guard. I must send Lilia a picture. It'd be hardly fair if I were the only one to see you dressed as such. My cellular phone is broken, however. Cal, can you take a picture of them for me if you would? I can see the look of delight on Lilia's face now. It seems I've gotten a souvenir for him already. Thank you, Malleus. What generous praise! And just as an aside, my outfit is one size larger than silver. What? What purpose is there in competing over clothing size? I deduct points for Zigvalt's noisiness, but I'll grant you all look superb. Aren't you glad they provided you with such lovely attire? Yeah, I know you have to be polite. Sorry for making you baby me like that. Why must you put yourself down so? Have a little confidence. Can't you ever take a compliment at face value? All that finery is wasted when you're so negative, you know. And subject myself to people laughing at me? No thanks, they'll be like, LOL, he actually believed that dude was just being nice. Oh man, Edia's like the textbook case of self-deprecating humor, so people don't make fun of you. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. I think that we should all just be confident in ourselves, you know? But, if the theory was that the bell brought solace to people, Edia does not seem solaced right now, so maybe it'll take more time to kick in, but I'm starting to think that it doesn't actually, like, it's a placebo. It's not actually giving solace to anyone, it is just like a magic sucker. Oh, but Azul, you look great, BTW. Am I supposed to believe that after everything you just said? No, really, I mean it. That outfit ups your sus factor to like 100%. What do you mean sus factor? What does this even, what are we talking about? Adia and Azul definitely stand out. They're giving classy vibes all the way. This thing makes me feel all itchy, but I guess I'll think of it like a merchant's outfit and it's not that bad. True, it has a certain shrewd, calculating air that suits you nicely. Gee, thanks for the backhanded compliment. I could say the same thing about your outfit. Why, Deuce, you look positively gallant. You could be a knight who stepped straight out of a historic painting. You look quite nice. Oh, thank you? Honestly, I feel pretty out of place in this getup, but hearing you say that makes me feel a lot more comfortable. You got this whole boss vibe going. Way to nail down the look. I question what vibe that would even be, but I'll accept your sentiments. You guys both look great. I'm jealous. But you look just as nice, Epal. Why are you upset? Well, I mean, my outfit's the only one that's, cute. No, they're all cute. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean yours is the only one that's cute? Oh yeah, it's totally cute. What do you mean? I don't understand what that, what? It does have a distinctive charm to it. That's just it. Why don't I get one that's all knightly like yours? Or one that's mature and gentlemanly like Rook's. His outfits are all sleek and cool. Merci, Ebel, but there's only one person in the world capable of doing your charming attire justice. You! Your shorts poofs. Your short poofs? Your shorts poof. Oh, okay. Your shorts poof as in they are poofing. Your shorts poof out in a way that evokes an apple. I think it's quite fitted for you. I don't know what his shorts look like. We can't see them, right? So hold on. Yeah, we can't really see the pants, so we'll have to take a look at that later, I guess. But I'm like, what does this, they look pretty similar. I don't get what they mean. I guess he has flowers and stuff on his, so that's what he means, but I agree, only you could pull off a cool look like that. I say wear it with confidence. Yeah, maybe I will. Oh, guys, we have hit, hold on. I will finish this first. Thanks, guys. I feel a lot better now, and I'll have to make sure to brag about it to Vil later. Everyone looks so perfect. It's like our clothes were coordinated by an intimate acquaintance, beauty one and all. In fact, did you change your glasses, Azul? Your gold frames, they're just talking about, like, there's a lot of, like, outfit talk right here, and I'm like, who's this for? Like, the audience to want to pull the cards? Very observant, Rook. The frame and the lenses were provided as part of my attire. They knew my glasses prescription, which is a tad disconcerting. Yeah, it is disconcerting. What? I'm glad to see you all like your gifts. Now you can really get into the full Flu City experience. I can't wait to walk through town all dressed up. Oh, okay, so I'm dressed up too. That's nice. Yes, very good. On to exploring then. There's so much to see in Fleur City, far more than time will allow, in fact. Absolutely, there's gonna be a show at the festival this evening. I'd highly recommend seeing it. Oh, the festival. We'd have even less time then. Damn, I love it! Like, Rolo is like the biggest hater. Okay, guys, I know we're almost done. Wait, but we're almost done. This is our last chapter. Oh my god, we've only been streaming for 2 hours? I feel like I should stream more. Because I'm like, it was only. Well, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna run. Actually, because basically what I was thinking is I'm gonna run an ad. Because then people joining the Twitch chat won't get an ad for the next hour, but I'm like, am I gonna stream for an hour? But I'm like, I'll probably stream for like 30 more minutes at least. Like, we'll do this last chapter and then we'll talk about the event together so far. So let's do that. So let's run a 3-minute ad. YouTube, obviously you guys won't get an ad. Yeah, so let's do that because like 2 hours is kind of like, we've kind of sped through this a lot more than I anticipated. I will favorite the chapter 1, because let me just look. Yeah, next time it's gonna be 18, so that's gonna be a bit of a longer stream, right? Then we have 1 to 17, 1 to 19. I do like how they split this up though, so it doesn't feel that overwhelming. But yeah, I'm pretty optimistic that we'll be able to do 1 book a stream, even though, obviously doing all the voices took a little bit out of me. But yeah, let's do the ad, and I'll talk to YouTube chat while we have the ad going, I suppose. Is this technically a visual novel? That's a good question. I suppose it is, right? Because it's live 2D. So it's kind of like a visual novel. Live 2D is what they make VTuber models out of, so it's kind of like, I guess it's like a hybrid of stuff, right? There are combat. Actually, why don't we do that? Why don't we do a little combat? For anybody new in the stream that doesn't know Twisted Wonderland, why don't we do a little combat while we're waiting? Hopefully this isn't too loud, though, compared to me. But yeah, this is like, there's 2 types of gameplay. There are Twisted Tunes, and then there's like this stuff. Okay, we don't have Lilia on our team, so we don't need to really worry about combo with Malleus. Actually, well, no, there's 2 Malleus cards, so it should be okay. But yeah, why don't we do this, and then we'll read the last chapter, then we'll talk about it, and that'll be a good way to end the stream off. Yeah, this is kind of a Pokemon-esque combat. I say Pokemon just because, like, they're elements. It's not really, like, Pokemon at all. Let's do that. It's kind of risky because of the element breakdown on the other side, but we'll take the risk. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Like I said, I can't believe that we have like 16 people putting the YouTube and the Twitch chat together. Usually it's like a lot more on Twitch and then not as many on YouTube, but I have a feeling that Twisted Wonderland fans are a bit more used to watching YouTube streamers. Maybe that has something to do with it. As opposed to like Genshin, which I think there's a big Twitch preference because like Arnold streams Genshin, so do a bunch of the other big YouTubers. Whereas Twisted Wonderland, a lot of VTubers stream it, and VTubers obviously have a large Twitch presence. But yeah, that ad should be over now, right? Has it been 2 minutes? It won't let me run another one, I don't know, but... We'll just give it a second. I see the cards from JP and can already feel my gems and keys hurting. I have saved a pretty good amount right now. I haven't pulled, like, for the longest time. So I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm guaranteed pity if I were to pull. Oh, look at Ruggy. He's just a little nerd right now. I don't know what's happening in the... Why are we having so many banners? Jesus Christ. My goodness. What is going on right now? Usually they aren't running this many. I guess the other one's an encore, but still.
リリアに寮生たちからとバースデーカードは
Yeah, honestly, this is good. Because after I'm done streaming, I can probably do a little scripting for the... Because that's what I'm going to try to do. Like, I'm going to try to, like, stream and script on the same day. So, because really, like, when I record, that's, like, the full day. You know? So even though I only streamed for 2 hours, I think that that's, like, a good plan. To, like, have lunch after we're done this, and then, like, script a little, and then Arnold and I have some, like, paperwork and stuff to look at later for something, so... Yeah, thank you guys again all for joining. I'm surprised that there are so many people here between the chats. But yeah, let's finish this up and then we can have our little talks about like what we think of so far and everything that's been happening, right? Alright, as we've established, you are to split into 3 groups for your field work. Do you all remember your groups? Yes, Group A. Team Star. Okay, so that's the first group. I thought it was just the 3 of them. Group 1. Group A and then Group 1? What do you mean? The inconsistent nomenclature is most distressing. That's what I'm saying! One of you's Group A and the other one's Group 1? Are you guys stupid? What are you doing? They spent a whole meeting arguing about which group should be considered most important, but none of them were willing to compromise. Why didn't you just do, like, Group Star, Group Sun, Group Moon, or something? You know what I mean? No one wants to be 2 or B. I get that, but, like... Oh, dear. They should have just went with code names instead. I see, but what will Cal be doing? He's gonna have some sort of unhealthy obsession with us, you guys. Like, I can already see it happening. Cal and Grim are to accompany me. I'm not worried about those 2, but the others? All right, gentlemen, I know we've been through this multiple times, but I'm going to go over it again. If there is not to be any, I mean any trouble in town involving the use of magic. There won't be, rest assured. We're the last people who would ever resort to violence, minor disputes. Ever resort to minor disputes on a field trip? That doesn't make sense, Azul. You're saying... That doesn't make sense. That's like, that sentence is not constructed properly. We're the last people who would ever resort to violence to solve minor disputes on a field trip, is what you mean. Oh yeah, mild-mannered, good-hearted, sensible, that's us. Do we look like the kind of miscreants who would act rudely to strangers? We'll be fine, sir. Okay. Ugh, those smiles only increase my anxiety. I know this is one of the most peaceful cities in the Shaftlands, but I still worry about letting young students travel unaccompanied. There's no telling what could happen to them. Or more to the point, what could happen to the townspeople. We'll be making the rounds and meeting up as necessary. Inform me immediately if you have any issues. I don't think I've seen any character use magic. Yeah, in this book, they're keeping it on the down low. But if you, come for the next stream, Vetigree, I think that you'll probably see them use magic a bit more. But they all have, like, kind of a semblance, like Ruby. They can use, like, general magic, but they all have, like, a specific power that's exclusive to them. My cell phone number is listed at the bottom of your itinerary. I expect all of you to add it to your contacts. Yeah, sure, I'll do it later. No, you'll do it now. You're quite strict, Professor. I have to meet with the other visiting schools, so I'm afraid I won't be able to keep you company the whole time. But I'll head into town once I've got things sorted out. I'll be happy to guide you where I can. That's reassuring. All right, gentlemen, be careful out there. Yes, sir! Oh, that was it. That was not worth running the 3-minute ad for. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I thought that was gonna be a little longer, but we got through 1 is technically book 1 today, so I'm happy. Next time it'll be 18 chapters, and it'll be book 2. But I'm pretty sure that, I had the tab up that had the list of the, of how it's split up. I'm pretty sure book 2's a little short though, because it's people going around and being like, hey, this food smells really good. Like, I think that it's split up between, like, the boys in some way, so. The chapters, there's 18, but they may be a little shorter. Yeah, like, it's book 2, Ace, Deuce, and Apple. Then it's book 2, Edia, Rook, Silver, Ruggy. Then it's Malleus, Seebeck, Riddle, Jamil. So, like, they're split up into groups. So book 2 seems like more like little stories with all of them split up. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this stream. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little exhausted, so this was probably a good amount of time to stream Twisted Wonderland for, just because, again, doing all of the voices is a lot of work, and it takes a lot out of me. Yeah, book 2 feels shorter because it's split into 3, exactly. So I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I definitely need to get my stamina back up for streaming Twisted Wonderland, because usually, like, I remember I did book, well, this was back when the books were voiced, though, or back when. This was when I was doing the voice books. Like, I remember I did Hearts and Bowl all in one sitting, because I was so excited and I found it so interesting, but I also didn't need to read that, right? You're getting practice for when they call you in for the EN dub of the anime? Oh my goodness. I don't know if you know, Lazari, if you follow my other like YouTube channels, or if you came here like from Twisted Wonderland, but if you've ever seen Ruby, there's a running joke between me and my co-host that, well, the voice actor for a character, Glinda, who is like Glinda in Wicked, got fired, and Hunter was like, I'm gonna do Glinda, but when she comes back, she's gonna have a chain smoker voice. I don't know if I can do it. I would have to think about it. Wazowski, Glinda, or Ozpin, it's me, Glinda. That's like what Hunter Hunter does it so much better, though. I needed to think about it to be able to do it. Oh, man. So when you said, oh, I'm getting it in for when they call me in for the EN dub, I'm like, I will get Twisted Wonderland, Hunter will get Glinda, and that's how we'll split it up. Oh, man, but yeah, I really enjoyed this. I thought it was fun. So I guess now, hold on, I kind of want to see if we can change the music to the event music somehow. Probably in the archives, right? Oh, hold on. Not like this. I want to change the home screen so we're listening to the music. You guys know what I'm saying, right? Where is it? That's Halloween. It has to be after, right? Am I blind? They are really little. Like, the icons are really small. Oh. It was in alphabetical order. That may be part of the problem. Okay, let's look again. Newest. Okay, that's Halloween. Am I crazy? Hold on. That's Portfest. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, we're cooking. Night? Do we want the night? Oh gosh, that's a little scary. Yeah, let's do this one. That's okay. There we go.
お前は麓の町の人気カフェに行ったことがあるか? 先ほどトラッポラに教わった。
I remember the butterfly. Vetigree, I'm not sure what you're talking about. My brain, like, totally, like, stopped working looking for that. Now I'm distracted. Now I'm totally lost. Okay. Yeah, so in terms of that first chapter, I think that everyone that got chosen to go Like, that's a very interesting collection of students, because I feel like that Rolo really didn't give a fuck about, well, but here's the thing. Edea is a strong mage, right? And so is Azul, and so is Riddle. Like, they're all very strong. So I can see that they cared about the the house wardens, but I don't think that they really cared about, like, choosing Epal specifically, right? And obviously Malleus is here. So here's what I think is happening, okay? Here's what I think that the thing is, okay? I don't know how Rolo got permission. Like, I don't know how he'd get permission for this, but I don't know if, like, the spirit of Frollo is talking to him through the bell or whatever. Like, I don't know why, unless the entire school's in on it, but basically what I think is that Rolo knows that the bell sucks up people's magic, and maybe that even makes, like, the school stronger, or that makes him stronger, I don't know, but I think that he knowingly wanted Malleus here to suck up Malleus's magic, and we kind of get the implication of that in the prologue and the abominations and all that stuff. What I don't know, though, like, what I can't figure out is, like, if everyone in the school is in on it, or it's just Rolo doing it, like, if no one else knows about it, because he did say, what did he say? Actually, why don't we go look? Like, I feel like that, I mean, I don't know, like, maybe he's getting visions, like we got visions, right? But, like, can we look at the prologue again? I took my headphone out, I gotta put it back in, hold on. Because I'm just like, I need to see, do you hear the pealing of the bell? Okay. Soft as a whisper, I get that. That's not, can I skip that? That's not what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see the cutscene. Okay. Unless he's talking to Frollo through the fire, right? Like, okay, hold on. Patience, soon. Just a little longer and I will be finally, whoa, I will finally be rid of those abominations. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm like, does he mean that we are the abominations and this is after we have already been there? Like, is this after we already arrived? Then we will be free. I shall bring peace to everyone. No, I don't think that that's true. I think that the abomination must be in Rolo's heart or something. Because I don't think he's talking about us anymore. I think he's talking about himself. I think he's saying that he has some sort of curse on him. And then we will be free, right? So I'm like, is it Rolo and Frollo? Or is it we, as in, like, the whole city will be free? Like, there's, you know, some debate about who we is, right? You know? Wait, no, yeah, because they're not here yet. He's saying, I'll be free of these abominations, but the abominations haven't arrived yet. You know what I mean? So I think that it must be something's wrong with him. Like, I think that something must be his problem. You know what I mean? So he's not, by abominations, he's not talking about us. Yeah, okay, so let's look at this again, right? Patience soon. Right? Just a little longer and I will be free of those abominations. See, so we don't know what this means yet. Like, we don't understand. I don't think it's talking about us, though. I think it's a literal, like, he's diseased or something. Like, he has a magical sickness, maybe. Or he means the abominations like the other students at his school? I don't know. Then we will be free. See, that's the suspicious part, is we. Who is we? Is it me and Frollo? Or is it like the entire city will be free? Right? Okay. Yeah, like there's some questions here. I do think that the bell is sucking up people's magic. I do think that they're going to expose him. Like, I do think that maybe this will be the one case where Frollo gets exposed as like the hateful person that he was, right? In the time that he lived, especially if the gargoyles are alive. I feel like that, like, Malleus and Cal and maybe like some of the other characters, maybe Edea. I feel like Edea for some reason would be good in this situation. Like, they would all discover the truth and then they have to reveal the truth. I think that that's a good theory for now. But yeah, the abomination part, I don't know, unless there's some flower sickness or something. Maybe like he's been in the city so long the city's stolen his magic and he thinks it's unfair, so he's getting more magic to supplement the bell or something, so they don't need to give up their magic. Do you know what I mean, you guys? And so he wants to be a powerful mage again, but he's lost his magic because of the bell. But to supplement the bell, now they have the other students in. So we don't know yet, but I think that the bell sucking up the magic is a good theory so far. Otherwise, like, I don't know if we're gonna get a Quasimodo or an Esmeralda or anything like that, or a Phoebus, right? It would have been so easy to make a Phoebus character for his little right-hand guy there, but they don't seem to be doing that, so we don't know, right? If he was truly Frollo, he would think magic is evil, and that's a good point, which makes me wonder, like, I'm like, is this academy an actual mage school, or is it just a school? Like, I know that they're saying that there's the Arcane Academy gathering here, but, like, are they actual mages, or are they just pretending to be mages and they actually hate mages? I don't know. I think that there probably will be some, like, mage-related racism, I guess, to